take the blame. We should have been stronger. Kept to our plan, but we're just ashamed. I start to wonder. Don't get on you. Don't get for days. Cause you don't get on you. Don't get for days. Don't get on you. Don't get
Good morning to you, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. It's Rise and Shine. It's another gorgeous, beautiful day right here at Tiki Man Radio. Coming to you live in the Chocolate Bar Studios. Your happy place, baby. Rise and Shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Well, now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pinstripe suit and a big band voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings us on to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The Chocolate Bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right to my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
I'm doing pretty great.
Rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
J-Man?
Hey, good morning. Glad to be back.
Yeah. No B-Dog this morning. He's up in Ohio, finally getting Lou back home, I think.
Oh, okay, cool. Sounds good. We'll make it work.
Hey, we got a special guest going to be in the studio with us here in a little bit. Mary Ellen Ciganovich with her new book, local author and life coach. Looking forward to having her. And, of course, DAT GUY is going to be joining us from Paradise. You never know what you're going to get with that.
No.
But, we're going to have some fun and play some new music and come over and be part of the show. All right, here we go. You ready? Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah!
Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got we all wanna know. Yeah.
Good morning to you, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, tikimanradio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay, to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends up in Canada. Happy birthday to Verona Corona.
Yes, happy birthday, Verona.
Yeah, happy birthday to you, sweetheart. Mwah. I know you're in paradise having a great time in Cozumel.
I know, her pictures are beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. She's
Meanwhile-
having a ball.
Yeah, the rest of our friends up in Canada are in the frozen north up there, you
Yeah.
know. So, I'm surprised they even told her happy birthday. Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Screw you! yeah. But, Verona Corona, happy birthday to you, sweetheart. And, of course, Monica, our producer, she is always listening. Good morning to you. And, of course, Miss Trudy, your lovely mom, happy Sunday to you. You're always looking marvelous, darling, just looking marvelous. And Tinkerbell and Northeastern Nora, happy Sunday to everybody up in Canada. Gators and Geckos in Ocala, Florida, home of Scotty Chill and Ruth the Truth Dyer. Happy Sunday to you guys. Scotty did a fantastic job with his
I was so
live
proud
show
of him.
Friday
It was
night.
a great show.
Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah, fantastic job, and he's. I love working with Scotty because he's kind of like me. He's a little bit of a perfectionist, right? You know, like 30 minutes before the show, he's running 100 feet of Ethernet cord just to make sure.
Yeah. Don't want to lose connection, that's for sure.
Yeah, so he did a really good job with that, and so now you can check out Island Vibes live every Friday night at 7 o'clock. Chime in on the show, support him, and support those sponsors. That's what it's all about right there. And of course, CK Sunrise Villa in Stock Island, home of the Second Chance Tiki Bar, and of course DAT Guy and the beautiful cat celebrating 12 years together, by the way.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah, yesterday, I think it was. They made a post, 12 years together. And so happy
anniversary.
Happy anniversary
Yeah,
to you
cat
guys.
deserves like gold or stuff.
She really does.
Years.
I mean, she should get like a bonus every year for that. Some jobs, not all, but some jobs will pay you a yearly bonus just for putting up with their crap, right?
Yeah.
And she really ought to get a bonus every year for that.
That's very funny.
Let's see here. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio. That, of course, is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana, home of our good friends Ed the Train Man, and, of course, his beautiful wife, Pat. And they're 12. Is it 12 or 13? 13, isn't it?
No, it's 11.
Oh. We're talking about their grandkids.
Oh, yeah, right to say they got so
11
many.
grandchildren.
Yeah, and of course, our buddy Little Alec, who's going to be taking over the airwaves at some point in time or another, I'm
Take
sure.
over the world someday.
Yeah, one day he'll just show up. Listen, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
All right. We're so damn tired of hearing you. Get the hell out of here. Yeah. Okay, fine. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West, Florida. That is our home away from home with B-Man and Michelle. Happy Sunday to you guys. And don't forget, we always play the Tuesday on the Island right after, immediately following Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. They send that to us and give you a little piece of Paradise recorded. And I always check that out live if they do it live on YouTube and
I always
Facebook.
check it out live. Well, they've been doing it on Facebook and YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
But, so I go on the YouTube, of course, to watch them on Tuesdays. And I think they need to, they've been pushing it, hey, we need more YouTube. So they need to go over to YouTube slowly. And I think that way it'll just really build.
That's what we had to do.
Oh, yeah, that's what worked here.
Build the thing up. But I enjoy it every Tuesday afternoon while I'm working.
And
Well,
honestly, Facebook's a pain in the ass. I mean, they'll
is.
mute your video. They'll do this. They'll do that. And, so I was like, the hell with this. Let's just control our own destiny here. But let's see here. The Southwest Florida Patio Daddy-O of the Seaside She Shed.
Wow.
That is MFG Records Tropical Mr. Dave Signs and Beth Travers. And happy Sunday to you guys. Dave was down in Key West this past week working with Danny Hoy. hanging out down there in Paradise, doing his thing.
Yes, he was.
And laying down some tracks with Danny Hoy. I can't wait to see how that all comes about.
I know. I think that's going to be really good for her.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You betcha.
Happy Sunday to you. Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. And I'm telling you right now, I'm never going out to eat with you people unless I pay. Okay.
Wow, what happened?
He'll always grab the check.
There's no need for that.
I know, he does.
They're awesome people. Though.
And I told him the other day, I'm like, this is the last time we've ever gone out to eat unless I pay. All right? But we do appreciate it. Love you guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us.
That's right.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun last week.
Absolutely. Let's see here. We're in Paradise North, home of King David and Pat up in Southampton, New York.
Good
Happy
morning.
Sunday to you guys. The Tiki Balcony over in Swede. That is home of the Swedes. Good afternoon to you guys.
We haven't seen him in so long.
I know.
It's been 3 or 4 years now.
The JoJo's, Northeast Sea Shack in Manford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. So Tiki Man Radio is, man, you got a little...
I was about
You
to
got
say,
a
what's
frog
going
in
on
your
there?
throat over there.
Got a little thing going on there
Got
this
a frog
morning.
in
Yeah.
Heather needs to make some of her juice for you.
no,
The second one that the last one that she had in here, not the first one. That one's gross.
What
but-
one's the first one? The green, green.
Yeah, that was nasty.
My green algae drink.
Yeah, no.
Yes,
but the
mine.
one that you had made, it tastes like berry Gatorade. You should make that for him.
That is the
No.
I told him,
I'm a doctor myself.
when
okay?
he was sick.
I don't need this. I don't need that.
He had been sick for a while. I ran into the bedroom. He's laying in bed, and I shoved it in his face, and I said, if you don't ever want to be sick again, you need to drink this every day. He's like, I don't want your infomercial.
Like, damn, every time I come home, I got to listen to a 30-minute infomercial. Can I just sit here and drink my whiskey in peace? I mean, damn. All right, let's see here. Let's get over here to our sponsors. Tiki Man Radio streaming live on the Island J liveCam. Make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell for the notifications. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Tiki Man Radio. And because of Island J, all of this is brought to you by Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. Island J is the official vendor for all Tiki Man Radio products. You can go to tikimanradio.com and click on the store tab and check out all the t-shirts, the hoodies, the hats, our world famous coffee mugs, and more. That's Island J, bringing paradise to you one t-shirt at a time. This hour of the show is brought to you by Beach Buddah Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Now featuring CK's Sunrise Villa Beach Roast, which is a blend of sea salted and caramel. Go over to tikimanradio.com and click on the coffee tab and order all your Beach Buddah coffee. And when you do, make sure you use the code word TikiMan and get $5 off your initial order. That's Beach Buddah Coffee, the official coffee of Tiki Man Radio, the best roast coast to coast. Reggae Wines, paradise is one sip away, which means good times and sweet wines. If you like sweet wines like I do, well, that is their specialty. Every sip of Reggae Wines takes you to a refreshing fruit paradise. Go over to tikimanradio.com and click on the wine tab, and that'll take you to the landing page where you can find all of the Reggae wines. Put in your zip code and find out if it's closest to you. You can also, if you're in Florida, order online at lucansliquors.com. But here's what I suggest you do. Go to your local liquor store and tell them you want Reggae wines. Go ahead and order a case of it, because you can get a case of it for under $80. That's what they specialize in, is good wines under $10. So a case is very affordable. We also have a $500 jingle contest going on right now, extended through January 30th. If you're an artist out there, make sure you send us a jingle in 30 to 45 seconds that brings out the passion of Reggae Wines. Reggae Wines, the official wine of Tiki Man Radio. Keys Custom Construction Remodeling is your fully licensed and insured construction remodeling company in the Keys. Full service for all your building needs. Need someone to navigate that very difficult permit process in Monroe County? Well, look no further than Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling. Reach out to him at 305-204-6605, a proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio. That's right. And, Reggae Wines, of course, we do still have the jingle contest going on.
Yeah, I was going to ask about that this week. Okay.
Well, I've been sending out a lot of emails and messages and stuff. It is what it is. I was talking to Boomer Blake yesterday.
Oh.
and him and Danny are working on one.
Right.
Oh, good.
That'd be cool.
I was like, listen,
We're down to the wire.
Get it to
Yeah,
me. And it's been difficult. It's been very difficult. It's probably been one of the most challenging things I've done in radio, and I've done some challenging things.
Yeah.
Okay. But, I didn't have the submissions that I wanted. We didn't have a vast amount of them or whatever. And what we have is, it's okay. It's good. I mean, at least,
There's
they
some
put
good submissions. I mean,
yeah, they put the hard work into it. But this will end in January 31st.
31st is what you said, yeah.
And then we will turn it over to Reggae Wines and let them decide which ones they want. And if there's no winner, I'm not real sure what we'll do. But ultimately, it's their jingle.
It's their jingle.
So they have to decide. But $500, man, I'm telling you,
That's good.
That's good stuff. So, Island Jay's going to be joining us next Sunday.
Oh, really? Very cool.
To talk about
I
some of
like
these new T-shirts that we have out there.
Have you seen them?
Not yet, no.
They've got like an ombre rainbow kind of the letters of Tiki Man Radio. It looks just like that, except for the lettering, the white lettering. It's like a rainbow ombre.
Ah, that'd be pretty cool. I'm going to have to go check that out.
It's they're really cool looking. Kind of looks like a sunset.
Huh.
Let me see if I can.
Very, very cool. Yeah, I got an email that they're doing that Island Jay's doing some free shipping through tomorrow. So might just have to check that out.
Let's see if I can actually pull this off here.
Yeah, it's nice seeing everybody on YouTube. Man, YouTube is hopping. I love it. Everybody's having fun on there.
Let me see if I can.
Very, very cool. Yeah, I got an email that they're doing.
Oh, go ahead.
I know. I was like,
that was you recorded.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
no. I pulled up the website.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I know. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Hold on just a second before you go into that.
I won't.
Maybe.
Man, a lot of people talking about snow. You guys can keep your snow. It's one of the things I don't miss about St. Louis is all the snow.
I was dreaming last night that I woke up. I was dreaming that I went to the window and opened the blinds and that there was snow out there. And I said, Danny, it's snow. And then I woke up and I was like, wait a minute, it's no snow, it's rain.
Yeah.
Y'all don't freak out. I'm working on something
And
here.
I was right to say, it's like, no.
I've got a black screen. I know. Hold on a second.
It's okay. But yeah, that's why whenever I saw it's just going to be rain, I can deal with rain. Rain is fine. That doesn't bother me. But snow, nah. You can keep it.
All right. So it'll pop up here on your screen here in a second.
Oh, okay. Did you pull up the new shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It takes a second here. Anything's possible as long as you know what you're doing.
Oh, very much so.
If you don't know what you're doing, then.
Well, we're not professionals or anything. It's all good.
All right. So here are the new tumblers. Let's see if this will pop up on the screen.
They got I have to get the wine tumbler.
Yes, that is totally you.
And it should start to pop up on your screen. So that's
there
the
we
new.
go. There's the new tumbler.
You see how it
design.
looks like a
Yeah.
sunset?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a multicolor. Got a new machine now. We can do multicolors on dark and bold colors.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So that's the wine tumbler right there. And let's see here if I can find the new shirts. Naturally, they won't pop up.
Oh, Scotty
there
Hill
they are.
already has 2 on order, he's saying.
Of course he does.
Well, I can't wait to get mine. That's
Let me
exciting.
scroll down here.
Yeah, let's scroll on.
There
down.
they are. There's some of the new shirts.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. See,
Cool.
I like how it is on the dark shirt.
It looks good on that blue. I like how it looks with the orange kind of going into the yellow.
Yeah.
That's a good looking shirt.
Yeah,
It's
so then
pretty
you click on it, and let's see here.
That there's a black, there's a navy, and there's a white.
So when
I don't think it looked good on white, does it?
Well, there's the white's right beside it.
Yeah.
Hold on a second here. I'm trying to watch the TVs and do this at the same time.
Well, quit watching the blue. It's okay on the blue. I like that.
So there's the blue.
Yeah.
That's the black one. This is the navy one.
Yeah.
Then there is a daisy yellow, which
The daisy yellow looks more like a tan to me.
it does.
Yeah.
Well, on the website it does. I don't know what it looks like in person.
I don't know. I personally prefer the navy of all
I like
of
the
them.
navy. I think the navy really makes it
Yeah,
pop.
with the yellow and the orange. That does. That looks good.
Oh, it does look like daisy yellow on that. When I was looking at it on my phone, it looked more tan, but it does look like yellow.
Yeah, it does look kind of a pale yellow, yeah.
Yeah. So let me see here. Let me go back. This is the girls. Now the girls V-neck have the white.
Yeah.
And it only comes in white, black,
Or navy, I believe.
no, aqua blue.
Aqua blue, yeah.
And that's the V-neck.
The V-neck style,
Yeah.
I guess with the other, you could get either one if you wanted the crew neck and the guys, or unisex, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But if you want the V-neck, those are the only ones they have, I guess.
And we are working on the Island Vibes shirt, Tropical Country shirt. And the Friday kickoff with Jen Shin.
Wow. So they'll have all their own merch. Man.
And here's another thing. He has a thing called Afterpay. Afterpay is where you can set up 4 payments. So when you go to check out and you want to use Afterpay, it's an outside company. It doesn't run your credit or anything like that. All it does is set up 4 payments for you.
Yeah, make it a little easier.
So if you wanted to buy, 2 or 3 shirts or whatever, and generally you get a discount whenever you, order something. But make sure you use the code word Tiki Man.
Of course.
To get something off your order. But if Afterpay will set up 4 payments, so so whatever it is, it's divided by 4. You pay that payment, the first one, and then you set it up how you want it to come out by whatever account or whatever, and what day thereafter, and it just automatically comes out. So it makes it even more easier for you to purchase anything with Island J. And make sure you do check out all of Island J's products. You can go to. He's got all kinds of stuff. I can't wait to have him on the show next week because it's been a while.
He's got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Not just our merch, but
he's got all sorts of neat stuff.
He's got cool jewelry and all kinds of cool beachy stuff. There's some funny shirts out there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
May contain beer. Yeah. There you
He's
go.
got some funny shirts.
And I can tell you, behind the scenes, there's times where we're dealing with counterfeiters. That have tried to steal stuff that he's got on his and sell it, and and even some Tiki Man Radio shirts. We had that happen to us.
I remember that. Yeah.
So it's behind the scenes of any business or whatever. You're dealing with all kinds of crazy stuff. So let me get this off of here now and go back to here we go. So. See how easy that was?
I know, and that's the thing. There's a lot of cool stuff out there. And then, this time of year, everybody's recovering from Christmas. So, do the Afterpay. It becomes more affordable for you. And, pay it off when you get your tax return back. Because I know everybody will be doing their taxes here shortly. So, yeah.
Gosh, I know I will.
Me too. I know I'm going to have to pay this year. Ugh.
That easy pay is really cool. I don't think a lot of people know that. I know B-Dog says he's used it several times.
Yeah, well, that's cool. It makes sense.
It makes sense.
It's very cool. So looking forward to having the Island J shirts, Tropical Country, all that good stuff out there. They're working on the designs and everything. So we will, it takes a little while to go back and forth, and they're covered up. Business is good for them.
Oh, yeah.
So they're kind of covered up right now, but we'll get to all that. How about we get to the shout-outs right quick? You want to...
Oh.
Is Mary Ellen here?
Yes.
Okay, go out and say hi to her. Make sure Katie don't jump all over.
Well, yeah, the hostess with the mostest.
Have you got YouTube pulled up?
I sure do. It's a busy morning on YouTube, which is I like seeing this. I like seeing everybody, communicate back and forth. It's been kind of quiet the last couple of weeks. So we got to start at the beginning. We got to give a shout out to the Beach Buddah himself, Chris. So we got to, thank you for listening and watching. And yes, you are more than welcome to come down here and be part of the show in person. That is never an issue.
Who's that?
Chris with Beach Buddah Coffee.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
It's never an issue. Always welcome here. And then also, we need to say good morning to Nicole Hall. Her heart's always in Key West.
Always in Key West. Good morning to you, sweetheart.
And then we have Maureen Benfield. She's out there. Good morning, Maureen. Glad to see you out there. We have Mo and Chris Shaddix. They're both listening and watching with us today.
Man, it was weird not having them here for the New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, but I think they're pretty happy up there in North Carolina. So, that's a good thing for them.
Yeah.
So also,
they just better be here for my summer party.
And of course, Verona Corona is out there. Happy birthday to you, like we said earlier.
Yeah.
Monica, our producer, who's always listening. Patty and Rick the Stick are
Rick
out
the
there.
Stick is working on his show.
Oh, good.
And, and we'll talk a little bit about your demo that you sent over this week, because I really like this. And I can see something similar coming from Rick the Stick.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Listen, I've always had a great deal of appreciation for your knowledge of bands and band members, and especially from the 70s and 80s. Not that you're old or anything. Of course, we're
Some
all
people
old.
think I'm in my 60s, so it's okay.
We're all old. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but to remember all those names and the backstories and all that stuff, that's a true gift, that you do a really good job with.
So, and I appreciate that. And Patty Smith just said that they now have a name for their patio.
Oh.
It is the Pat Rick's Backyard Oasis.
Pat Rick's Backyard Oasis. All right, I got that.
Yeah, so...
Well, I thought they were moving down here. They'd just be at the Tiki Bar all the time.
Yeah, I hope that happens. I was talking to Rick the Stick about that. He was asking me some questions, and it's a no-brainer. Living is so cheap down here. Oh, my goodness, it's a no-brainer. Yeah. The Goldens are out there, so good morning to Claudia and Golden.
Well, we had a great dinner last night with them.
Oh, good.
We went over to a Mexican restaurant that we've been to over in Ottawa.
Yes,
we had a dinner there, and then we came back and just filled them in on all kinds of crazy stuff, and like the time I went and dug up Grandma and moved her in a family reunion.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, another weekend at Bernie's now, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And, of course, we got to say good morning to Michelle Myers, the ambassador of all great things. She's
good
out there.
Morning. Hello, darling. Happy Sunday to you.
And Joe Leo is out there listening and watching with us today. He's gearing up. So... let's see here.
Yeah.
And,
Joe, I reached out to the company that you talked about, and man, we'll see what happens with it. I hope it really happens. Trying to get a sponsor for Jukebox Saturday.
Oh, that'd be awesome. And he'd be the man that would know somebody there.
Yeah, and it's got to be something like a roller coaster company or something like that. It's got to be really cool. But yeah, we're working on that. And thank you, Joe, for your suggestions and everything. Really appreciate it, man.
And then, of course, we have Ed Leonard. He's out there checking in with us this morning.
Good morning, Ed and Kim down in Key Largo / Miami.
Yeah, then Glenn Soika, he's out there.
Morning, Glenn.
As well, Phil Berger's chiming in,
Happy
saying
Sunday
good morning.
to you.
He's listening to us on Bluetooth. That's awesome. Doesn't matter how you listen to us, as long as you're listening.
That's right.
And so that pretty much takes care of everybody here on YouTube. Glad that everybody's communicating back and forth. They're talking about the weather and all sorts of things, of course, as to be expected. So, yeah. And also make sure on YouTube, everybody that's in there chatting and having a good time, make sure you go over and you hit the thumbs up. That does really help us out.
It really does.
So, make sure you do that. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. And let's see. Let me go over here to the Facebook. The hippie chick is out with the world famous Mary Ellen.
I know.
And,
I liked her book. I read that. That was last week. I think you had that book here.
Yep.
It was pretty good.
Michelle Myers got her copy of it yesterday.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Let me see.
It's a quick read, but it's nothing but positivity. I like it.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
Let's see here. Let me go over here to the Facebook page.
Yeah.
Of course, Michelle Myers. Hello, darling.
Hey, yes.
Dan Ware is out there.
Hey,
One
good
of the
morning,
training.
Dan.
Happy Sunday to you. And Nicole Hall, her heart is always in Key West. Tammy Creech is out there this
good morning, Tammy.
Happy Sunday to you, sweetheart. And Key West Trading Company chiming in this morning.
Good morning, Jim.
That is our official whiskey of Tiki Man Radio. And he's got the Absinthe House now down there.
I saw that.
Now, that's a whole other experience right there.
Yes, and I like his absinthe. I tried the absinthe here at Gate 11. It's made here at Chattanooga.
Yeah.
And no, his is so much better.
Well, that's encouraging. Yeah. When he first told me about the Absinthe House, and he was talking about it when we went down last March to Key West, and we had the Sunday show, and he was talking about it. He brought the absinthe thing for the show.
Yes.
Because you got to be careful with it. It's high octane, so.
Very.
But we were talking about it, and I'm picturing, this room, that has like candles and, the doors or, the end is playing in the background.
Kind of like a hookah bar. Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. But I think it's been very successful for it.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Let's see here. And we sure do appreciate them being sponsors of Tiki Man Radio. Kevin McAllister. Jeff Ealing is out there.
Good morning, Jeff.
We enjoyed having his music last weekend. Let's see here. Mary Ellen Ciganovich is, and she's in the chocolate bar right now. So she's looking forward to being here. Graham Andrews, yes, sir. Nicole sent me the new CD. Let me know which one you want to start off with featuring. All right, just send me a message, and we'll play that during the show. Susan Novak is out there. Happy
morning,
Sunday
Susan.
to you, Susan. Of course, Z and G.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Listening in from Memphis, Tennessee. Rick Hoffel is out there this
morning,
morning.
Rick.
Good morning to you. I hope you're doing good. And Bernie Brooks is out there.
Hey, good
Happy
morning,
Sunday to you. But yeah, we're going to get rocking and rolling. We're going to get Mary Ellen in here about 11 o'clock. And sometime between 10:30 and 11, we're going to play Stephen Ferrara's new song, which is, what's it called? Waffles and Wi-Fi. It's a trip. It's a trip. It's totally a trip, but it's a trip. It's a trip going down to CK's.
Wow.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
I think you're going to really enjoy it. But right now, we're going to get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes. For God's sakes, we need some positive vibes in our life, and you need to have some. Come over and be part of the show. Happy Sunday to you, everybody.
She rattled the ice in my plastic cup. I said, yes, man, fill her up. Tell me something good that I don't know. 'Cause this world's been kicking my behind. Life ain't been a friend of mine. Lately I've been feeling kinda low. And she looked back over her shoulder, pointed at the sign hanging up on the wall. It said, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. And nobody's gotta worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't worth spilling your drink. Everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright.
So I nodded my head and said that's for sure. Dropped a few bucks in the mason jar. Felt those good old neon vibes on me. And whatever monkey that was on my back, he jumped off just like that, right into the deep blue sea. And I looked back over her shoulder, thinking about the sun hanging up on the wall. Let's say everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Nobody's gotta worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't near as bad as you think. Everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright.
There ain't no doubt it's gonna work out. Come on and sing it with me.
There ain't no doubt it's gonna work out. Come on and sing it with me.
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. And nobody's gotta worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't near as bad as you think. Everything's gonna be alright. Alright. Alright.
Everything's gonna be alright, alright, alright.
Everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
Hey everybody, this is Jen Shin from the Friday Kickoff with Jen Shin, and I want to take a moment to talk about my sponsors, the Collington Creek Inn. They are a modern bed and breakfast surrounded by water in the heart of the Outer Banks. They are open year-round, which means that you can relax in one of their 5 delightful rooms, each with a water view, large private bathroom, and a sun porch. Don and Daryl Schaefer are the owners, and they will make you feel like family because that's what they are. They're like an extended family when you go stay at their place. And not only that, they make a 5-star 3-course breakfast that you will crave long after you leave. Trust me, that breakfast haunts me still. I love it. I need to go back for it, and you will feel the exact same way. So right now, pick up that phone and make your reservation. Call 252-449-4124. Again, that's 252-449-4124. Or you can go to their website, collingtoncreekin.com, and you will discover your new home away from home.
Make sure you tune in to Jen Shin every Friday right here on Tiki Man Radio, tikimanradio.com for the Friday Kickoff Show starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Island Time. Right here on Tiki Man Radio, your coastal Americana radio station. That's right there, Mr. Stephen Ferrara.
That sounds good.
Hold on a second, let me get your microphone up. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, that sounds good. I heard that song. I think it's on his YouTube channel.
I think so,
It
yeah.
is. It's a very good song, and yeah, that one is radio friendly.
Yes, and that's very cool. We'll have to
Oh, was that it?
Yep, that's yours. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was me that time. Okay.
Yeah.
I was responding to YouTube people on there. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have to get Steven on the show one time. All kidding aside, we talk about the cover of his CD and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But he's actually one hell of a musician.
He is.
He really
he's very
is.
talented. He truly is.
We'll have to get him on the show sometime and talk about it. And that one's called Waffles and Wi-Fi. It's a journey down to CK Sunrise Villa in Stock Island, down close to Key West, and with our good friends DAT Guy and DAT
Cat.
DAT Cat,
Yeah,
of course.
That's right. But
Did you already shout out to people on YouTube?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did YouTube. Danny did Facebook. Her books, Mary's books, are interesting. She was telling me she's got one in there that was written specifically for people that won't take responsibility for their actions and blame other people. And it was interesting. Some of the short stories.
Oh, this one right here. Yes.
I know.
I might buy a
Good
dozen of
stuff.
those and send them out to some people I know.
I mean, her books are interesting. I read the first one last week when we had it here, but the others, I'm looking forward to those other ones.
I love it. I love it. She's just a little ball of energy.
She is.
Yeah.
She's
Yes.
awesome.
Love her.
Well, I followed her. She does the Truth of the Day.
Right.
And, kind of like my morning post that I do every morning that people have been following for about 7 or 8 years. And thank you so much for everybody that stops by in the morning time and says hi and starts your day a positive way. That's what it's all about. And that's kind of what Mary Ellen is all about. So looking forward to having her in the studio here in about 20 minutes or so.
Did you do everybody on Facebook? Did you know Roger Bartlett was out there listening?
I did not. Go ahead.
Yeah, we've got...
Oh, Roger Bartlett. Wow.
Yes.
Very, very cool.
I did the original post. I haven't done the video yet. So.
Okay, well, this is on the original post. We've got Jason Whitler.
Hey, good morning, Jason.
Good morning to you.
Jeff Ealing.
Hey, good morning, Jeff.
Yep. We sure do love his new song.
Yeah.
Bahama Bob Leona.
Hey, good morning, Bahama
Hey,
Bob.
mention Jeff Ealing. He's got a new link this week to help vote for that song.
That's right.
So make sure you go over to Jeff Ealing's page and click on that and help him out. That's what it's all about, helping out independent artists.
Ealing is spelled E-H-L-I-N-G.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, and then we've got Nadine Christine.
Hey, good morning, Nadine.
And then Mary Ellen, who's here.
Yeah.
And then we got
awesome.
the Castaway Sauce Company.
Hey, good morning, Shell.
And Mary Ellen's husband, Pete. He's out there
Pete.
saying hello.
Good morning, Pete.
Pete, you should have come with her,
I know.
And I understand. Here's what happened, and this is what everybody talks about this,
Yes.
right? When they first pull up, they're like, holy crap, is this it? This can't be it. This can't be it. And really, that comes out of my corporate world training and traveling. I spent a lot of time up in Chicago going to speakeasies, and I wanted to build a place that you wouldn't expect to be here, and
Right.
a lot of people, when they first walk through the door, especially in the summertime at the Tiki Bar out back and everything, they're like, holy crap, I didn't even know this was here.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. Even Mary Ellen said, wow.
Just like I did, just like everybody
She
does.
says, wow.
Yeah, if you can create a wow factor like that, then you've done something good.
All right. And then I'm sure Dan Ware's out there.
yes.
Nicole Hall. Tammy.
Yep, Tammy Creech.
Tammy Creech is out there.
Yes.
And James Martin is saying hello.
Yeah,
He
we
was
went
trading
through
company.
all this. Go over to the video.
But you missed Roger Bartlett. And then we had...
I did miss Roger Bartlett.
and,
man.
I
we
miss
had-
him anyway, but I miss him on the
he's
shout-out.
awesome.
Yeah, he was awesome. I'm so glad that he came and played our show this year.
And then, in the disclaimer we have to use, that that's Roger Bartlett, the original core reefer of
That's
the Jimmy
right.
Buffett
Yes.
fame.
He was.
Yeah,
And
Man.
then we got Graham Andrews and Lauren Davidson.
Hey, Lauren.
Ada Longo's out there.
Good morning. Lauren Davidson's out there. Happy Sunday to you, brother.
Yeah, Lauren Davidson's out there.
From
And
the country, Panama.
the
Yes.
country of Panama.
Yeah.
And then April Deanne Dalton. She's
Hey,
such
good morning,
a little
The beautiful April is
Yeah.
out
ball
there.
of energy from Miami.
Yeah, happy
Enjoy her every time I
happy
see
Sunday to you, sweetheart. Verona Corona is wanting to hear her song.
her. Of course, we've got.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
her birthday.
It is her birthday.
It's her
Happy birthday to you, darling. Let's see here.
Yeah, we'll get that in there for her. I mean,
She's down in Cozumel.
Yeah.
And
and talk about first world problems. And I almost had to reply. She was complaining on YouTube. She had forgotten to turn on her water heater, so she has to wait 10 minutes before she can take her shower today. But while
Bless
you're
her
in
heart.
Cosmo, where it's beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
really, come on.
Oh, also Bob Sheely,
Oh, hey, good morning, Bob.
Bob and Fred Quescar.
Oh, hey, Fred.
I don't know if he got any of these because I was missing. I had to go get.
Well, yeah.
we haven't. Yeah,
step
like I
out
said,
for
we
a
haven't done the video.
So Bob Sheatley and Maureen Weehunt.
Yes,
Mo's
Maureen's
out there.
awesome. She's out
She's
there.
always awesome. Brian Burns is saying hello this morning.
Good morning to you, Brian. And hopefully we'll be working some more. I was talking to Dave Sines last week, and he was talking about Brian Burns. Hopefully we'll be working some more with him. He did sponsor the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound for his event, Jungle Readaville, which is on the banner here in the studio.
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see here. Let me cut that. Yeah. Do me a favor and twist that at the bottom.
On this one?
Yeah, because we're going to have Mary Ellen at that one. And, twist it to the right. All right, now let me check it here. Still there. Don't take it out, whatever you do. All right, I'll fix it.
Right, say I keep going to the right. And
I know. I don't know why that thing just keeps buzzing.
Listen,
It's weird.
I don't know.
We're in, this is flying the ship. Sometimes we have a little bit of turbulence, and it's okay. Everybody just sit back there and relax, go off to sleep. That mask that you wear on the plane, it also works both ways. Before, we used to wear a mask, during the pandemic and all that stuff. We wore the same thing as blinders so you could go to sleep. So when I'm on a plane, I just pull it right up over my eyes.
He does. I've got a picture of him. It's so funny.
I put my shades over it.
Well, yes, of course.
So funny.
Absolutely. But, Verona Corona, happy birthday to you. And, she was here after the summer party for, 3 months?
No, she does not.
Hey, she didn't break anything or clog up
She was here
anything.
for 2 weeks.
Was it just 2 weeks?
It was 2 weeks.
Wow. I could have swore it was like 3 months or so.
It was 2
Hey,
weeks.
she didn't break
you
anything
silly
or
man.
clog up anything, so you got to give her credit.
Just kidding, darling.
Of
I love
course.
you.
She's awesome.
But anyway, let's see. So, we need to play the Verona Corona. I got a couple things here for Verona Corona. So
Okay.
we definitely, let me see if this is the right one. Here we go. Let's try this. That's right. We want to get the Tiki Man Radio up to Canada for the Come As You Are Tiki Bar with Key West Verona Corona. And I got a plan for that. I have a sponsor up there. And Monica, you can help me out with this. What is the name of the coffee company that is based out of Canada that we can get to sponsor the trip, because we got to get up there and hang out with Monica and Verona Corona because, that Verona Corona, that Key West Verona Corona, she is a hot mamacita. Oh, yeah!
She's a hot mamacita, she knows her way around. She's a hot mamacita, she knows her way around. She's a hot senorita from a Mexican border town. She's a hot mamacita, she knows how to roll her stuff. She's a hot mamacita and she knows how to roll her stuff. She needs a whole lot of loving and it just can't get enough. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. She make me like a alley cat, a hot mamacita. She knows her way around. She's a hot senorita from a Mexican border town. mamacita. She knows her way around. She's a hot senorita from a Mexican border town. Senorita from a Mexican border town. Well, she's a hot senorita. 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 Hot senorita.
Oklahoma.
That's right. That crazy Key West Verona Corona. Yeah. The hot mamacita. You know, so here's the deal. Monica did answer my request. All right, so the name of the coffee company, this is a world-renowned coffee company up in Canada called...
I met her at a bar in the Florida Keys. She was right at home and feeling at ease, drinking whiskey and soaking up the sunshine, grooving to the sound of a tropical band, feet in the sand and a smoke in her hand. She knew every word to every song. So go back home. She's on the road. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Verona, why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? Cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Yeah, yeah. Well, we had a few beers and we got to talking, finished our round and we started walking. She knew every joint around this town. It didn't take long, we could start to hear another little band playing by the pier. They waved her in and sat us right inside. Sangria in hand, flowers and red. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Verona, why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? Cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Ontario will miss you so when you're gone. Miss sunshine. Why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? Cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Oh, Verona, why don't you go down to the beaches of Mexico, far from the sleet and snow? With the cold Corona, you'd be right at home, singing along to your favorite song. That's where you got to go. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Verona.
Happy birthday to you, sweetheart.
Yes, happy birthday.
Hope you're enjoying Cozumel. And, that first clip was recorded years ago. Another local star that we have here, Medicaid Misty.
That's right.
You could hear her on that clip.
Yes.
She was in here in the studio at the time, and that we were talking about going to Canada at that time, and that was always Verona Corona's original theme song before she became a real rock star, and all the artists started writing songs about her. But anyway, we made that trip happen. We went to Canada.
It sounded great.
And we had a great time up there with Jimmy Parrish and everybody in Canada.
Oh, it was a fun trip.
Moni and everybody in Canada, and it was just a fantastic time. We make fun about it, but we
no, it's
we
still
had
a
a
good
great
time.
at the time I was trying. This is how important that trip was. It made me realize just how bad we needed a coffee sponsorship.
And guess what? We have
And now we have Beach
Buddah.
Buddah Coffee, our official coffee of Tiki Man Radio. We have the best roast coast to coast. And now, if we ever go back to Canada, then by God, we got coffee to take us with us.
Yeah, you don't have to drink instant coffee.
Yeah, because Verona Corona had instant coffee.
Yeah, no. Ugh.
And I'm like, instant coffee? Damn.
I didn't realize they still made that when
Yeah,
you brought
what is
that
this?
up.
1975.
She's still drinking instant
I know
coffee.
she is. She probably got it in Cozumel with her right now.
I know she does. She brings it on her suitcase.
Wow.
She brought it to Key West with her.
Wow.
I'm like, well, where is the coffee? Well, it's in the cabinet right next to the Tang.
That is so funny. I love her for that.
But
I love her for that. That's so funny.
So happy birthday to you,
Oh,
sweetheart.
and by the way, I missed it, but it was
Yeah.
Graham Andrews' birthday 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday to you,
Happy
buddy.
birthday, Graham.
I think he sent me a message about which song
He did.
okay.
He did. I hearted
let's
you.
see. You
hearted me?
I
Oh,
hearted
okay.
you, but yes, he
Yeah.
did send
That
you a
sounds like
message.
my buddy Doug,
Yeah.
Well, that's why I was saying that. I was like,
Yeah.
I really miss Doug and Sunshine.
Yeah.
and
They seem to be having a great time, though, out in Arizona.
They do. They
Doug has like 54 friends on Facebook, and I'm one of them. I'm proud to be one of them.
That's right.
And, he would always comment or whatever. I'm like, did you see my post? I'd say to him, and he'd say, well, I hearted you.
I hearted you, didn't I? That's why I said that. I hearted you.
I'm like, oh, okay.
And good afternoon to James from the UK that chimed in on
hey,
YouTube.
James.
Yeah.
Good to
Glad
have
you're
you.
listening to us and watching us on YouTube. And good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon to everybody in the UK, and also,
All over the world.
good morning, Vietnam.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody
Got-
over in
still got some
Vietnam.
people listening in Vietnam. That's
Mm-hmm.
really awesome.
I remember when we had one person in Vietnam, and now we've got a lot of people in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Thanks to that one person. We don't know who he is
Yeah,
because
that's
they're
awesome.
not.
Who she is.
Or
Yeah.
it could be a she. Could
You
be a
never know.
she. Because they're not on Facebook or whatever, or maybe they just don't want to tell everybody about it, But we like to give shout outs to everybody over in Vietnam because they
Definitely.
are listening. I always made a joke about it because I always thought, it'd be, hey, everybody come over to my house. The Tiki Man is on,
That sounds like a
yeah.
Mexican.
I know.
No, that's why I'm like,
He's-
wait a
I
minute.
can't
So-
speak Vietnamese. I don't know how to do it. But,
We need to get Flaz's friend T over here.
Oh,
He
yeah,
could.
T can.
T can speak
is from
Vietnamese.
Oh,
Vietnam.
yeah, nice. That's where
I love T. I
he
love
is
his hat.
awesome.
He's such a cool guy.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Thank you.
thank you to everybody over in Vietnam and the UK and the Swedes over in Sweden and everybody up in Canada, Verona down in Cozumel, and everybody all
That's
over the
right.
world that's listening to us on YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and you can also like.
Yes.
And I realized you can do that if you're watching it on your TV. You can use your remote to like it.
Oh.
The likes really help us out. So make sure you like the videos. If you don't like them, then don't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's not good.
If you can't be nice, don't say or do anything at all.
That's right. If you can't be nice, then just sit over and shut up.
And remember, if you're if you're watching us on your cell phone right now. Now, like I said, I don't know how to do it on the TV, but if you're watching on your cell phone and you're in the live chat on YouTube, just hit that little X. Go over and hit the thumbs up
Well, yeah.
because we like it when you like our videos, and then just go right back over to
yeah,
the
you
live
hop right back
chat,
in.
and there you go. You didn't
Yeah.
miss a thing,
No, not at all. Yeah, you hop right back in.
and that really helps us out a lot.
There you
Definitely.
go. Certainly appreciate it. And so we're very excited to have Mary Ellen Ciganovich in
it was
the
interesting
studio.
talking to her just in the little short time that I did.
She's very interesting, and she actually gave us a couple of more books here. So the one we're going to talk about is her newest one right here.
Yeah.
And but we'll talk about all of them. And she needs some help with her YouTube channel as well.
She does.
Yes,
Okay.
she does. So we're going to talk about that during the interview coming up right after our 11 o'clock sponsors that are coming up right here. And hopefully we'll get her in here coming up shortly, right after our sponsors, and we'll have some fun talking to her and getting all motivated. This hour of the show is brought to you by Castaway Sauce Company, sponsor for Island Vibes with Scotty Chill on Friday nights between 7 and 9 p.m. With 4 different flavors to choose from, the award-winning Blackbeard's Revenge was featured on Man vs. Food Nation, Tampa edition. They love Troprock music and parrot heads sprinkled with great hot sauce. That's Castaway Sauce Company. Go over to tikimanradio.com and click on the Hot Sauce tab and order yours today. Make sure you click on the bundle price. That's Castaway Sauce Company. Alan Maltz Gallery of Key West, the official wildlife and fine art photographer of the state of Florida, and also sponsored for Island Vibes with Scotty Chill on Friday night. You can visit the gallery when you're in Key West at 1210 Duval Street. It's located down towards the end of Duval Street, closer to the southernmost point. That's Alan Maltz Gallery, fine art photographer of state of Florida. Make sure you tune in to Scotty Chill with Island Vibes every Friday night between 7 and 9 p.m. as he rocks the airwaves on Tiki Man Radio. Key West Trading Company, home of Key West Smuggler's Whiskey, the official whiskey of Tiki Man Radio, which is now featuring Temple Pen's Revenge Premium Rum, Rekers Vodka, and of course, Smuggler's Whiskey, all of which is notoriously good for not getting caught. That's the Key West Trading Company and Key West Smuggler's Whiskey, the official whiskey of Tiki Man Radio. Go over to tikimanradio.com and click on the logo and order yours today. And if you're in Key West, go by the tasting room at 627 Eden Street. Key West Trading Company, the official whiskey of Tiki Man Radio.
Sunday morning, rolling to the laundromat. A lot of people don't know where it's at. They got a little coffee spot under the stairs. Every morning you'll always see me there. Cafe con leche, anywhere you want. I feel so happy when I'm drinking some cafe con leche. It's always hot. I feel so happy when I'm at the laundromat. Starbucks or your Dunkin' Donuts coffee, 'cause nothing hits the spot like a fresh cafe con leche. The perfect remedy after a long night. It wakes you up and it makes you feel alright. Cafe con leche, anywhere you want. So happy when I'm drinking some cafe con leche. It's always hot. I feel so happy when I'm at the laundromat. Your coffee weak and strong, light or dark. You can chill and read the paper or stand around a joke. Best coffee shop on the island NBO. Baby and cafe con leche for the song. Cafe con leche, anywhere you laundry man.
That's a great song, but I tell you, I got to have my Beach Buddah coffee, okay?
Well, yeah, of course.
I do too.
But that is a fan. That is a song that Ed, the train man, actually really loves. So,
Well, yeah, I got to take care of him.
yeah, Michael Perez.
Absolutely.
But anyway, all right. So we're very, very excited to have Mary Ellen. I don't
know why you call her Mary Ann all the time.
Mary Ellen Ciganovich.
Yeah.
Am I pronouncing that correctly?
That's correct. And that's why I go by Ask Mary Ellen on internet.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
I've been calling you Mary Ann. No, so Mary Ellen, we're so excited to have you here. I mean, we love what you do as far as your positive vibes. You know, one of the things that Tiki Man Radio is all about is positive vibes. We do that through music. We do that through our writings, our books, all this stuff, you know, because the world needs more positivity in it. And I just, you know, I've been following you for a long time on Facebook, and I love what you do. So welcome to Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man.
Oh, well, thank you. This is just such a wonderful opportunity to be here with you guys, just actually in the studio. I've been so excited, and to be with all of your wonderful listeners all around the world. I mean, thank you so much for this. It's just wonderful.
Well, we're glad to have you here, and of course, we got your new book here, and so tell us a little bit about that, and how did you get into doing all of this?
Well, I always knew I was supposed to write a book. And I started writing a book on teaching because I'd been in education. I graduated University of Georgia education, taught middle school 15 years. But I struggled with it. And you know, when you struggle with anything, then you shouldn't be doing it.
Correct, right.
So I put that down, and I started hearing messages coming to me. I know that sounds very unusual.
No, I get it.
Not at all.
A lot of unusual things happen in my life, but I started hearing these little vignettes that were in my first book, Healing Words, Life Lessons to Inspire.
Yeah.
And they kept coming to me, so I said, okay, I will write them down. So I sat down, I began writing, and I wrote like longhand-handed, like 5 legal pads.
Oh, wow.
I think Pete thought I was having a breakdown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pete being your husband, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, so I put the legal pads down, came back and transposed them onto a Word program, and that was my first book. And then to get that book out, I started writing A Truth of the Day on the internet.
Right.
And that started in 2011.
Oh, wow.
And I've done it every day since 2011. On the weekends, I usually post a photo. It's not as long as during the week, but I try to guide people towards the actual universal truths that will assist them on their life journey. Not just facts or opinions, things that will work for everybody. Like what you focus on expands, what you think about happens.
Right.
You're never upset for the reason you think. And I teach people philosophy, and I have clients that I work with also.
Oh.
And I teach people a philosophy of 1 finger out, 3 fingers back. Meaning the good you see in others is the good you have inside yourself.
Sure.
Wow.
And conversely, the things about other people that hook you are the universe's way of showing you what you need to work on in yourself.
Right.
Now, it doesn't mean that they don't do something that's incorrect. They might.
Right.
If you see it and you just drop it, then it's not anything you still need to work on.
Right.
But if you see it and the next day you're going, I can't believe they did that. And 2 days later, and even a week later, you're going, I'm just so upset that they did that at that party. I would never do that. Then what do you need to learn from seeing that situation?
I want to fix your microphone, right?
Okay.
There we go. Tiki Man's at it.
Is it?
Yeah,
There's
it's
still the hum.
still buzzing.
Is it?
It's still
Sorry.
got a hum?
How about now?
Tiki Man.
Yeah.
Now it stopped.
There we go. It stopped.
It stopped. Wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Yep.
stopped. You're
It
good.
stopped. Perfect. Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
No, and it's okay. We just
Yeah,
want to
it's
get
okay.
your whole message. It's all
Yeah.
good.
So it's all in the way you see things. It's your perception. And what I
Yes.
teach people is that there are no problems in life. There are perceptions and misperceptions.
Right.
And to the extent you see something as a problem, then it is a misperception.
Right.
Step back and embrace it with love and say, what can you learn from it? Because love is what you need to heal. Love is what you need to be successful. Love is what you need to do everything positive in this world. And I don't mean you have to love yourself.
Right.
But I
Yeah.
don't,
That's step
and I
one.
don't mean a selfish love. I mean the love within you that lets your past go. drop your past. Why are you carrying it around in that garbage bag behind you? Why do you want that weight still carried with you?
I agree.
Yeah.
Forgive yourself and move forward into the light, to bring positivity, to bring light, to bring joy, to bring kindness, to encourage everybody to be the people that we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be here to bring love, to give love, not to get love from everybody. Everybody looks at what they can get from someone else.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, you're absolutely right, and that's not wrong.
Yeah, I talk about everyone. You should go with no expectations, no motives, and no judgments.
Right.
And I had an expectation of coming here and being on. Yet if something had happened, and you'd been ill, or something had happened, that'd be okay. I'd go and reschedule it and come back.
Sure.
I wouldn't get all upset by it.
Right.
No need.
Well, I tell you, it's really a lot of people have to be in the right frame of mind to accept positive advice. A lot of times they are around negative people, and those people want to drag you down to their level because that's all that they know. And they really don't want you to be happy, even though they seem like your friends. They tell you all this stuff. Well, you really don't need to hang around those people, or you don't need to do this. They're always telling you the bad advice because that's how they live their life. And if you can cut out those negative people in your life and surround yourself with positive people, you immediately see the difference.
Exactly, because I was raised with tons of negativity. I was, at the age of 6, I was diagnosed with epilepsy.
Oh, wow.
And so my mother would always tell me, you can't get married, you can't have kids, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I'd be like, and I wasn't a rebellious kid. I always tried to be very obedient, but I was a cheerleader in high school anyway, all 5 years. I went to the University of Georgia. And because I had a very controlled case of epilepsy. Yet when I was getting engaged to my first husband, first one, number 2 right now. Anyway.
It's okay.
We all have those.
Yeah, it's all good.
It took me 6 hours to tell him that I had epilepsy because I thought he'd just drop me or whatever.
Right.
Because that was the training I'd been brought up with.
Sure.
And you can listen to that, or, when you become, and awareness is the key. Awareness of self, not of anyone else.
Right.
Okay? Awareness of yourself. And that's where you get the 1 finger out, 3 fingers back theory. That's how you become aware.
Right.
Okay. When you become aware that you're whole, perfect, and good with whatever you have.
Right.
If you have weight issues, if you have speech issues, if you have diagnosis or whatever, you could rise above it. You don't have to allow that negative picture of that diagnosis in your life.
Sure.
I agree.
Change your life, change your thoughts.
Yeah, and the whole point is to be yourself, and don't let people judge you because you may look at yourself inside and say that I'm not as smart, or I'm not this, or I'm not that, or whatever. That doesn't mean that you don't have something to offer someone else, and you're probably a lot smarter than you think you are. If you'll just let that person out. And don't hide it and be who you are, because a lot of people are walking around with all kinds of things that they think they need to hide for this, that, whatever. And the point is to really just be yourself. And those people that like you for you will love you for you,
Yeah, you're exactly right. I teach people that they're either coming from love or fear.
Yeah.
And I mean an unconditional, universal love. Again, not a sexual type of love. Everything else is fear-based. Any negativity, any resentment, any jealousy, any of that is all fear-based. Any fear, any doubt of being able to rise above, that's all fear-based. I give the example, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 1986. And I was with my neurologist, and she knew me really well because I was a speaker for the National Epilepsy Foundation. And she didn't want to tell me, and I was like, well, tell me. She goes, well, you have MS, multiple sclerosis. And I was like, okay. And I didn't have any preconceived negative picture in my mind of what MS was. I didn't know a lot about it.
Right.
And so when the MS Foundation, of course this was back in 1986, sent me their literature, I called them up, and I let them have it. I did. My spirituality went out the window.
Yeah.
I said, how can you tell me this? And I just hung up on them. And what I did was I took that negative literature and I trashed it.
Yeah.
But see, what I did was I was buying out of that negative picture instead of creating that picture in my life.
Right.
Yeah. You took, obviously it was all the things you can't do, and this is going to affect your life, and your life is over kind of brochure instead of like, you can live like this, and there are hope, and, we're here for you kind of brochure thing. I don't know what they were trying to sell, but it sounds like it didn't go over too well with you.
Well, I was single at the time, and of course, when you have epilepsy, and now you can diagnose with MS too.
Right.
If you didn't like somebody on a date, all you had to do is tell them. They'd turn around and take you home. So when I was dating Pete, my daughter kept going, did you tell him? Did you tell him? And I was like, well, I'm going to tell him. So I used to play tournament racquetball.
Oh, wow.
All the time. I was nationally ranked. And so I played him in racquetball. I gave him 14 points. She only played 15. And I beat him.
Yeah.
So that night I told him, well, okay, I have epilepsy. He goes, well, okay,
Yeah.
A couple days later, and you don't ever know how to break MS to anybody because of their picture of
Right.
Right.
Oh, sure.
So I said, well, I have something else to tell you. I said, I have MS. And he just looked at me and he goes, well, I love you. And is there anything else you have to tell me? No.
Yeah, what else have you got?
Yeah, what's going on here?
And my doctors will always tell me, they say, Mary Ellen, you are the healthiest looking sick person we've ever seen.
I would agree.
I would never have guessed either one of those.
Well, and I think it's cool that, all of those things can be a negative thing, how you look at yourself to the world. And you've taken that and turned it into a positive for other people. And, the world definitely needs more of people like you.
Yes.
Thank you. And for anybody out there that's listening with MS, don't get me wrong, I'm not putting MS down or anything.
No.
It has been the hardest diagnosis for me to deal with because there are days I've woken up without eyesight. I've woken up and gotten out of bed and fallen to the floor. My legs don't work.
Yeah.
And those pass, thankfully. And it is very difficult. Sometimes you'll fall on the floor with depression and there's nothing wrong. I mean, everything's right.
Right.
And it can hook you down. And so if there's anyone out there with MS that needs assistance, contact me because I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, there you go.
Very cool.
And how did you hear about Tiki Man Radio?
We were talking about that before. I just love that name, Tiki Man. I've been going around my house going, I'm on Tiki Man Radio.
Yes, you are.
And, well, I think I saw a comment from yours or something on one of my posts, and I saw Tiki Man, and I thought, oh, my gosh, that's so good. And so then I went over to your site, and I saw that, sometimes you had authors on, so I said, oh, I got to get in touch with them and send them my book. And I found out you were like 8 miles away.
Yeah.
How funny is that? Yes.
I know. People get mad when they realize we're not on an island somewhere.
That we make them believe that we are.
Yes, we do.
I know.
Yeah,
Very
but
good.
we love it for people to come here. People travel here from all over the world, and they love coming to the Tiki Bar. They love being a part of it, and we try to create a positive atmosphere here so everybody can enjoy themselves. And it's the word tiki comes from that old tiki bar out back. The people would say, oh, you're that tiki guy, you're that tiki man, and it just kind of stuck. And when we got into radio about 8 years ago, it kind of made sense to be Tiki Man Radio. So.
We're getting a lot of comments out there.
All positive.
And
They're
one of our
loving you.
sponsors from New Jersey, the Beach Buddah, who is our coffee sponsor, he has a company. He's like, I love this woman.
I know.
I
It's
love
awesome.
coffee. It helps MS so much. Coffee really helps MS with
Really?
fatigue.
I didn't know that.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Wow. I had no
wait a minute,
idea.
we can't just stumble on that. Tell us more about that.
So, coffee helps with MS. I'm curious.
Caffeine, yes.
Well,
Beach
with
Buddah is writing this down.
MS, one of the things you deal with MS almost on a daily basis is fatigue.
Okay.
And people will say, well, are you sleepy? Well, you can get total 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
And you can wake up fatigued.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So then I'll start with coffee, and then more coffee, and then more coffee. And sometimes I'll have to add a green stinger. No, you don't want to know what that is. Because I used to take ephedra, and then they outlawed that because some football player took it and fell dead on the field, and I'm like, thanks a lot. Because even my neurologist said, your heart is great. You should be able to take it.
Right, yeah.
Natural substance. So now I just substitute with coffee.
Well, hey, it works. Wow, I had no idea. I didn't know
Beach Buddah's
that.
out there like, I love her, I love her, I love her, I love her.
Yes, and Michelle Myers chimed in. She says, I've got her book. I started reading it this morning. I really love it.
Yeah, her book is awesome. It is awesome.
Michelle.
She's got more books, and I just want to hold up and show the camera, show everybody. So here's one, and this is the latest one.
Yeah,
Truth
that's the new
Lives.
one.
That's the newest one, and so we've got several here, but I think all of them are going to be really inspirational. A lot of fun reads.
I got to tell you the story of why the peacock is.
Yeah,
on
what's
the
that about? I'm
Truth,
curious.
Taking Responsibility Unleashes True Healing book.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. The truth.
The peacock is on it. You know how peacocks get their beautiful colors in their tails?
How?
I'm curious.
They eat thorns.
Oh.
And the harder the thorn is to digest in the digestive tract, the more beautiful the color in the tail. And that's the way it is with people. As we go through our trials and tribulations, and we learn from them, not just go through them, we learn from them, then we are lifted up to become the bright, beautiful people of love and light that we're here to be.
Wow. I did not know that.
Therefore,
I had no idea.
It makes sense.
Well, I could see that, how that all works with the book and the book title, and the more truth you ingest, right? The more flourishing you are.
Exactly. When you take responsibility and be yourself, life is so much better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Man.
Well, I mean, if you can just ever get to a point to realize that you're not perfect, you're going to make mistakes.
Yeah, we all do.
And mistakes are not meant to drag you down. They're meant to teach you.
Yeah, you learn from them.
And people are like, I've always believed that we all have angels along the way that appear out of nowhere that help us get to the next level of our lives. And, that's kind of, what but you got to recognize it. You recognize these things when they're happening, and then apply it to it. You say, "Wow, I didn't know that," or now that makes sense to me. What happened to me a month ago or 3 months ago or whatever. So.
Oh my gosh! So you're gonna have to give us your address because
I just told Chris. Yes.
Yeah, the Beach Buddah, our coffee guy, he is going to send you a huge package of Rising Tide Espresso.
Yes.
Awesome.
You'll love it. That's one of my favorites.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and
we'll get
we
that.
mentioned a little bit, all of you that are out there listening and enjoying Mary Ellen, she also is trying to grow her YouTube channel.
Oh, man, we got to help her.
And I know everybody's like, oh, gosh, here we go another YouTube channel.
No,
this is a lady that's definitely worth it. You've got to go and do her YouTube channel.
It is Ask Mary Ellen on YouTube.
Okay, so I'm going to put this in the chat.
It's got probably over 100 positive. Every Monday I do Miracles of Mary Ellen. And on Friday I do Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment.
There you go.
And these get posted to YouTube. And I've been doing these Mary Ellen's Miracles of Mary Ellen I've been doing for almost a couple of years. And I started out doing things with awareness, and I would talk about what awareness is, and then fear and love and all kinds of different topics. I've done one on positivity, how positivity will work. But the example I give is I have a clean pitcher of water, okay, and I dump some coffee grounds in there, and that's the negative stuff. And then when I do positive things, I add some more clear water. Well, those coffee grounds are still there until you do positive and positive, positive, and flush them out over the top.
Oh, wow.
Because positivity will work, but you have to continually do it on a daily basis. It's not something you can do once a day or once a week or once a month. You have to rise yourself up to do it all the time.
Yep.
So the videos, well, I think they're good.
Well, no, I'm sure they are. I have no doubt.
Well, I just subscribed, Mary Ellen.
Yeah, and everybody...
and I just put it in the chat so everybody can subscribe.
There we go.
So that way they can help out.
Larice is
there's
here.
Larice. I just love her.
Yeah, they're awesome people.
Larice is here, and so we always have people stopping by, and one of our favorites is...
you got
Larice,
your new sweatshirt
she's got her new Tiki Man Radio sweatshirt on. That's awesome.
Oh, very nice.
Looking good.
Very nice. Thank you, sweetheart.
Yes.
Good morning to you. Is Flaz with you?
It flies with you.
Got a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, it's all good.
But
That's right.
There we go.
anyway, and of course we're going to Ireland in 2023
I know.
with these two.
Awesome.
Looking forward to that.
Looking forward to it.
But yeah, you and I talked by phone, and I was telling you kind of the philosophy behind. And my books is nothing like your books. Okay, mine are just kind of like a collection of the Morning Post or whatever. But I always kind of look at chapters of your life being 5-year increments, and everything changes. I feel like everything changes every 5 years, and if you look back on your life 5 years ago or 10 years ago, and so on and so on, it's completely different. So it just stands to reason that 5 years from now it's going to be different as well. So embracing that change, because I know being part of Positive Vibes that you do, change is a very big part of what you talk about. I was reading your book, and some people can accept change and some people can't, but it's going to happen, so sometimes things change whether you want it to or not, and that's a good thing. So it can be a bad thing, but it's just how you look at things. So what is your philosophy on people with change and embracing change?
Well, any type of change you're going through, whether it's aging or changing jobs or whatever you're going through, if it's a divorce or whatever, again, it's there for you to learn from. Mm-hmm. And it's there for you, again, when you embrace it with love, okay? Not that you should like what you're going through. I don't like being diagnosed with MS, and I didn't like, going through a divorce. You're not going to like it, and you still have to embrace it with love and learn from it and just flow with it. Go with the changes and accept those changes as gracefully as you can, making them the best for your life. Because what I tell people is, okay, you live in your own little world. Okay, like I'm in Mary Ellen world.
Yeah, exactly. Sure.
Mary Ellen world is usually always bright and happy and sunny or whatever.
Sure. Nothing all that. It sounds good to me.
Especially with coffee.
Yeah.
When my husband and I first were married, we were having a little tiff about something, and I looked at him and I said, "You are about to get kicked out of Mary Ellen world."
He's like, uh-oh.
Yeah, it's raining in my world this morning. Yeah.
And we started laughing, and that just totally all the argument. But accept change and look at where, you have to know where you're going in your life.
Yes.
It's just like a GPS in your car.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't set that GPS to come here if I didn't know where I was going.
Right.
And your life is the same way.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to give to our world? I used to teach my students, leave the world a little bit better than when you came.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I want to do through my books and through my posts. And the books are going to last longer than I will, and hopefully these words will add some kind of positivity or inspiration or assist other people to see things differently. Because our erroneous societal teachings right now, we're taught to worry. Anytime you've ever worried about anything, did it help it? Did it make it better?
No, never has.
Worry is a no thing.
No.
Worry should be just put in the trash can.
Yes.
Just in anxiety and stress the same way. You create your own anxiety. You create your own stress.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there are different medical conditions for it, that's true. And there are a lot of natural things you can do. There are a lot of natural healing practices.
Wow.
Because when I was diagnosed in 1986 with MS, there were no medications for MS. So I started studying Chinese herbs, Ayurvedic healing. I went to the Atlanta Spiritual Center and learned all about that. And all of those healing practices I utilize.
Mm-hmm.
I do use a few prescriptions when I need them.
Oh, okay.
Not on a daily basis.
It's not a daily thing,
Of course, I still take something for my epilepsy, and my doctor said I could go off of it. I'm like, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right. No, I agree. Yeah. No.
That's okay.
Well, I mean, some of the things that I struggle with is people. A lot of times, and I learned this a bit in the corporate world for so many years that sometimes. I would try to teach I was a divisional vice president, and I would try to teach my regional managers that sometimes you want it more than they do. right? Meaning that, if they don't believe in themselves, no matter how much encouragement that you give them, like, I know you can do this and I'm going to help you get there, at some time or another, they have to believe it.
Oh, yeah.
And they have to take the ball and run with it, if you will, from a coaching standpoint. But a lot of times people just walk around with what they feel like is a black cloud over their head, and they blame everybody for everything that happens to them. They never take responsibility for things that problems they have created. It's always somebody else's fault, and the poor pitiful me kind of syndrome or whatever. What's your advice for people like that can overcoming? How do you get out of that funk?
Well, the first page in Truth Lives, the first truth is, are you asleep or awake? People that do that are sleeping through their whole life.
Right.
They might be walking around. They might be dressed, they have makeup on or whatever they have on. They think they're awake. They are still sleeping through their life. They are wasting that time, that precious time the universe gives you to be here on this planet to add your unique gifts to the world. And it's, I teach people to get out of, your beliefs always include a doubt, and they come from this ego mind, okay? And the ego is what always will stop you. That's fear-based, that doubt. If you come from your knowings in here, and then you can't see me probably right now. I'm pointing to my core self.
Okay.
Your knowings are connected to your higher power, whatever you want to call it, God, the universe, whatever your higher power is, and your knowings will always tell you exactly what you need to do. I've had so many clients who come to me and they say, I was walking down the aisle and I knew I shouldn't have married him. Well, hello. And they'll say, well, it was paid for, Mom and Dad. I don't care. You know, and it's different from just being nervous.
You need to go home and watch Runaway Bride.
If your knowings are telling you, don't do it. Or if your knowings are telling you, don't go to this place. Or if your knowings are telling you, don't eat this food.
Right.
And you have to know what your triggers are.
Sure. Yeah.
You have to be aware when you eat a food, if you feel bad, okay, what did you just eat? Who did you just speak to? What did you just do? There are all kinds of circumstances around you.
Right.
Wow.
So I would advise everyone to get into their knowings and to wake up. And really wake up to yourself. It's not about anybody else.
Right.
Everything here is all about you.
Exactly.
I like it. All about me. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I used to sum it up as, if you really wanted to change it, you would.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
If you really wanted to put your mind to changing whatever the situation is, you want your life to be better. If you really wanted to change it, you would. Because I've always believed that once you change, everything else around you changes.
Exactly right. You're exactly right. Because in relationships, I do a lot with relationships. And when you become the characteristics you seek in another individual, that person will be there like that.
Yep.
Because your relationship is a mirror for you. Everything in your life is a mirror for you on some level.
I didn't think about that way.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
She's talking directly to you.
I know. It's awesome. This has been awesome. I mean, this is an awesome interview.
I've always thought you needed a little coaching.
Hey, there's no doubt about that.
I think we all need
We all need that.
need a little
coaching.
coaching.
No, this has been awesome.
Yeah.
This has been a wonderful conversation.
And people on
Thank you.
YouTube,
Thank you
there's
for
people
coming.
chiming in. They've been buying your books.
Yes,
and
we've had a
appreciate
few that said, a few of our fans that says, "Hey, I've got 3 books on the way," and
Oh, wow.
They're
And then, of
subscribing to
course,
your YouTube channel as
channel.
well.
Oh, you guys are great.
That's
Thank
what
you
it's
so
about.
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you so
Wow.
much. Does this mean I get to come back?
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Tiki Man Radio is a little unknown secret here in Chattanooga. A little radio station over here just doing positive things and doing our own things, and with sponsors all over the world. And we really have a good time about what
I
we
walked in here and I was blown away. Well,
thank you.
I felt the same way when I
Thank
came
you
in the
very
first time.
Oh, my gosh.
I think that's how he hooked me. He asked me to come here for our first date.
Yeah.
And I was like, am I in the right place? And I walked through the same door you walked through, and I was like, I love you.
I knew she was too pretty for you.
I was like, whoa. I was going to make you a chocolate martini, but never mind.
Yeah, he outkicked his coverage, didn't he?
So I thought it was pretty wonderful, too.
Well,
Great.
we really love what you're doing.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll get you lots of subscribers. And for everybody out there that has subscribed, please invite all of your friends to subscribe to her YouTube channel. And you can also
Mary Ellen.
Ask Mary Ellen. And you can go over to tikimanradio.com and for all the books and things that I'm interested in, or the authors that I've interviewed, they are on tikimanradio.com on the Tiki Bar Publishing tab. Her book is on there as well, so you just click on it, takes you right to where you can buy it, and makes it nice and easy for you that way. But man, I tell you, I love what you're doing. I love what you're about. You're always welcome.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you.
But be careful. It's very addictive coming over here.
Yes, it is.
I love it. I mean, this has been so much fun. And I got to tell you, I don't get nervous anymore before too many interviews. And this morning I was like, okay, God. Okay.
It's okay. We don't bite.
Yeah, probably, walking into somebody's strange house. Just go on through the basement there, and you'll be just fine.
See that door that says Tiki Man Radio on there? That's where you come on through.
Come on over to Uncle Chester's place, and we'll have a good conversation. Yeah, I understand, but it ain't like that.
No, not at all. No, you have to come back and visit from time to time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have to.
Thank you. Can I tell my website for everybody?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
My website is www, of course, askmaryellen.com, which has links to everything on there. I have my blog. I have tons of blogs on there for you to read and all kinds of positive messages.
Well, there you
Awesome.
go. And your post, and I'm sure you two can talk for hours about the
Chinese medicine,
Chinese medicine, organic, and all that stuff. That'll be another show.
We could do a few hours on that. So.
Yeah, no doubt. But we want to thank you for being here.
Oh,
Hopefully you can help spread the word of Tiki Man Radio, and
I will do that.
hopefully, if you ever, and you do radio a lot. You do radio and podcast. Tell us a little bit about that right quick.
Well, like I do Miracles with Mary Ellen on Mondays. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I'll be on Facebook Live. I'll go on Instagram Live, and I'll post it on YouTube. I don't think I know how to do that yet. Well, think about it.
Yeah.
And I do Mary Ellen's Miracle Moment on Friday. I do Conversations Live Radio tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And my Truth of the Day posts are carried all over the world on iHeartRadio through Conversations Live Radio. I record them for them, and then they play them. So if there's a radio station out there listening that would like to carry some of my Truths of the Day, I'll be glad to record some for you.
Wow.
Well, you've come to the right place. We'll talk more about that because, we're all about positive vibes. People always telling me, you need to do your morning post on YouTube or this or that or whatever. But, that's what the radio's for. And I love the fact that people stopping by. Mine are usually about 6 o'clock in the morning because I'm an early riser. And I kind of get that out of the way, start your day a positive way, usually before the sun comes up. So I really appreciate everybody stopping by. But now they can tune in for you. You said around 9 o'clock?
Definitely.
9 a.m. Facebook Live, Instagram Live. I go on before that. And, my Truth of the Day comes out usually around 5 o'clock in the morning. And it's usually a post, picture post that you can read. Mm-hmm. And if there's anybody out there that I can help, I do accept clients. And I work.
Yes, because you're a life coach too.
Yes,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
And then on your Facebook, is it Ask Mary Ellen on Facebook, or how do we get you on Facebook and Instagram?
Well, Ask Mary Ellen would be the best place to go to. Instagram is Mary Ciganovich.
Mary Ciganovich. Okay. Perfect.
There we go. Well, Mary Ellen, it's been a joy having you here.
Awesome interview.
Thank you so much for being in the studio.
Thank you so very much.
And and what's your husband's name?
Peter.
Peter.
Pete Ciganovich.
All right, Pete.
Hi, Pete.
Hi, Pete.
Yeah, hi, Pete. Yeah,
Hey, Pete, you really missed out. You should have come with your instinct. I'm not dropping you off at this shady place. You should have come on over and had a good time with us.
He was a professional baseball player. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
For a while.
Bring him next time. I'd love to talk to him about his new patent that he's got out there.
Yes, that's very
really cool.
Bring him over next time. We'll talk more about that.
Okay.
All right. Mary Ellen Ciganovich.
Oh.
And that was one of the things when I first talked to her. I'm like, I just want to make sure I'm saying your name.
Well, yeah,
right.
you don't want to do that. Yeah.
don't mess that up. Make sure you go over and subscribe to her YouTube channel. Make sure you follow her on Facebook, and you can go to tikimanradio.com, click on the Tiki Bar Publishing page, go down to where you see her book, click on it, it immediately takes you to where you can purchase it. So it's all good stuff. The world needs positive vibes, and sometimes you got to have a little coastal confessions as well. Yep. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday.
Well, I'm a tidal pool explorer from the days of my misspent youth. I believe that down on the beach where the seagulls preach is where the Chinese buried the truth. So I dig in the sand with my misguided hands, and if I dig deep enough, hell, I just might dig it up. Talking about treasure, talking about pleasure, talking about love. Now I'm a reader of the night sky and a singer of inordinate tunes. That's how I float across time, living way past my prime, like a long lost baby's balloon. So I hang on to the string, work that whole gravity thing. But when my spaceship goes pop back to the earth, I will drop into the sea, or the limbs of a tree, or the wings of my love. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe invent me a story or two. I've got coastal confessions to make. How about you? How about you? They say that time is like a river, and stories are the key to the past. But now I'm stuck in between here at my typing machine, trying to come up with some words that will last. It's so easy to see that we live history, and if I just find the beat, I know I land on my feet. I always do. Hadn't got a clue. Does it come from above? And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe invent me a story or two. I've got coastal confessions to make. How about you? How about you? Let's go to church, honey. Bless me, Father, as I have sinned. Given the chance, I'll probably do it again. I don't need absolution, just a simple solution will do. So let's talk about the future, or the consequences of my past. I've got scars, I've got lines, I'm not hard to define, just an altar boy covering his ass. I know I can't run and hide, but just hang on for the ride. There will be laughter and tears as we progress through the years, but still it's fun. Hey, I'm not done, gonna dance till the fall. Supposed to do. Maybe have me a bold drink or two. It's good for coastal confessions. I hear. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I got some coastal confessions to make.
It's my last confession. Well, Father, do you have the rest of the week? Let's get started. I had emptier thoughts. I smoked some pot. Stole some peanut butter. Father, wake up.
This is Scotty Chill with Tiki Man Radio. We're very excited to have the Castaway Sauce Company as one of our partners here on Tiki Man Radio. You can go to castawaysaucecompany.com. They've got some amazing hot sauces, all different degrees of heat, different flavors. You've got the mango chipotle, which is sweet and yummy. The growling gator, been using that on marinades a lot. The ball kicker, which has orange habaneros and garlic. And of course, the flagship sauce of Castaway, the Blackbeard's Revenge. You only need a couple drops of that because it is hot. So make sure you go out there and visit castawaysaucecompany.com and satisfy your heat tooth.
I sat down in my easy chair, saw an old picture of me on the wall. Took me back to another time when life was so innocent as I recall. I still can't believe where the years have gone. Seems like it was just yesterday. Man, I look so damn young, but the pictures long since faded to gray. Time flies. Where does it go? Time flies. Nobody knows. Time flies on. Time flies on by. Well, I remember the day I became a dad. Held my newborn son in my own two hands. Now I look and he's all grown up, got his own life. He's got his own life. He's his own man. Time flies. Where does it go? Time flies. Nobody knows. Time flies on. Time flies on by. You gotta cherish the laughter, enjoy those good times, taking every moment while you're alive, man. Time flies. Well, I guess I get up out of the easy chair, turn off the lamp and call it a night. Can't believe where the evening went, it just slipped right on by. Time flies. Where does it go? Time flies. Nobody knows. Time flies on. Time flies. Time flies on. Time flies. Time flies on by. Time flies. Time flies on by.
That's right. Time flies. And we're having fun right here. Time flies right here at Tiki Man Radio.
Oh, man.
And, man, what a joy that was having Mary Ellen.
That was an awesome interview. Probably one of the best interviews I've experienced here. It's, yeah, no.
Oh, she
I
is just a
love
ball
it.
of energy. I just love her.
Yeah.
What a great new friend we've just met.
I was about to say, you know, I hope she comes back. I mean, she wants to. I don't see why she can't.
Well, she's stumbled across, like a lot of people do. They stumble across Tiki Man Radio, and you're like, what is this? What is this? You know, and I called her for the very first time, and she answered the phone. Is this the Tiki Man? I'm like, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
The Tiki
You
Man.
are worthy enough to speak to the Tiki Man.
The Tiki Man. The Tiki Man is calling. The Tiki Man is calling. But,
I love it.
I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Oh, man, that was good stuff.
Please go out and subscribe to her YouTube channel and spread good vibes. And
Ask Mary Ellen on YouTube.
Yep.
Please subscribe.
Yeah. Did you post the link?
Yes, I
for
did.
it?
I did
Okay,
post
cool.
that in there in the chat, and a lot of people have.
Yep.
Some people even gone out and bought her books, which that's awesome too.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And Beach Buddah, I did get her address for you. I'll send it to you in a little while.
Yeah, send it to him in his messenger there. He'll take good care of it.
Yeah, I had no idea Coffee did all that for MS. I mean, I had no idea. I learned something today.
We learned a lot of things, and that's always good, And right now we have the world famous
Larice. We're worthy enough to be hanging out with Larice.
I know, and it's such an honor to be with my good tiki buddies.
Yeah,
That's right.
got your new Tiki Man Radio sweatshirt on there.
See that?
Island J sent it to me,
Awesome.
and it's gorgeous. Just love this beautiful purple
It looks good on
shade.
you.
Thank you.
Island J will join us next week to talk about all the new products and some things we got in the works. And maybe a surprise he's going to announce. So
beautiful.
More detail. Got to dangle that carrot out there a little bit.
That's right.
Yeah, so where's Flaz? I mean, I never see you without Flaz. Where's
I
he
know
at?
it. We're usually joined at the hip, but he's feeling a little under the weather.
Oh,
so
no, we don't want his germs. No, we don't want that. No, we're
He's
good.
snuggied up with our doggy and hanging out at the house.
That's good. I hope he feels better soon.
He will.
I
He will.
hope so.
Tomorrow's a day off, so it's our play day.
Oh,
That's right.
So
We
what's
don't have to work tomorrow. It's Martin Luther King Day.
That's
and
right.
so, Flaz, of course, is retired.
I was about to say
but
he's retired. He doesn't have to work
is.
any day.
No,
I mean,
no. But I don't have to work, and so it's our play day, and hopefully he's feeling better. So, and the weather's going to cooperate.
I
you
know.
Yeah.
I hope so. Oh my goodness! I actually have to go do my annual lab work tomorrow morning early.
Goodness. You guys have to do it annually, huh?
Yes, annually.
So on your
guess
play
so.
date, if Flaz is up to it, what would you two be doing tomorrow?
Well, we'll probably go out for lunch, get a bite of lunch someplace. Actually, you know what I'm really craving?
What's that?
On Mondays, the Boathouse has half-price oysters.
I love oysters.
Oysters and beer. There you go.
Yes.
Oysters and beer.
Or oysters and champagne.
Hey.
That's
Oh,
my
champagne? Okay.
favorite. Yes.
well,
there you
now
go.
I've switched the beer to wine.
Okay.
Well, because of the gut, the belly thing.
Boy, that's
but-
why I
all
drink
those
whiskey. I
carbs.
don't drink beer.
But I
Whiskey's so much
love, I
healthier.
love oysters and beer.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
So hopefully that'll be what we do. And
that
we'll
sounds like a
see.
good day,
Depends
huh?
if his feeling, his health cooperates and the
Right.
weather.
Definitely. That sounds like a fun day.
You have
going
to
the
work
boat.
tomorrow?
Yes, I do have to work, but Debbie's off. TVA
she?
is off all
that's
day.
right.
Yeah, so she's off tomorrow. But no,
for
I'll
her.
be working. I'll be sitting. Got to walk all the way over to the other end of the house.
I
and-
know it. It's a real commute, isn't it? I know.
It's so weird, but I love it. It's
Tell me about it. Working remote is the best thing.
It truly is, and for years I always wanted to work from home, but because of the business I was in, you just can't.
Right.
I mean, being in a car dealership and the service side of things,
Sure.
you gotta be there and just deal with it. But now with this job I have now, just talking to service departments of extended warranty claims, it's great just sitting there at home. I wear shorts all week. Now this week I didn't even leave the house until yesterday,
Right.
which was wonderful.
Isn't that great?
I mean, it's just. Yeah, I love it.
Right. What I do, I'm a recruiter for a pediatric hospital, and
okay.
so everything I do is on the phone and on the computer.
Perfect.
And so unless I actually have a Zoom and somebody's going to see me, then I sometimes don't even take off my jammies.
I understand where you're coming from now, too. Now, for me, I'm too regimented. It's probably one of my problems. So I still get up every morning, take a shower, put on, now I'll be wearing shorts and a T-shirt. I don't have to wear pants or, socks or anything like
tie.
that. Yeah, I don't have to do any of that anymore. But yeah, it's just such a great feeling. So
There
now,
is.
I got to ask, because I've been to your beautiful home.
Oh, thank
Does
you.
your office overlook the lake?
It does. I snagged the best guest room
She
for
sure
my
did.
office.
She
Talk
did.
about a beautiful view of Chickamauga Lake.
And I sit there and look at it and just say, this is awesome.
So
wow.
My lovely sister is out there.
Yeah. Hey. Good morning.
Good morning, Judy. And
Good morning, Judy.
she's like, why can't I see you? I'm like, well, you got to go to YouTube. And she's like, I am on YouTube. Well, I don't think you are. Okay.
I'm watching YouTube right now.
Yeah.
We're
go
on.
to YouTube, search Tiki Man Radio, 3 words, and click on the live, and boom, there you are. You can also do that on your phone if you're listening to me out there, and see our ugly faces on the YouTube channel.
I was about to say.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
Well, Larice is here. She makes us look good this morning, so it is what it is.
And good morning to Callie McCule. He's chiming in this morning.
Good morning, Callie.
Yes.
Good morning to you. And he's a little bit under the weather. They were supposed to start their new show, which is, Surfs Up. With Mr. Cool and the crew, the students from California. And so it's going to be the following week when we do that. We want to mention that Scotty Chill had a very good live
he did a great job.
Live show on Friday. Congratulations. I know it can be a little bit of a nervousness when you do your first live one.
It's a little scary.
Yeah, and that's why I wanted everybody to rally around Scotty Chill for his first live one on Friday night, so that went well. And, of course, Jen Chin is back with her show, 11 to 2, and all of that has the sponsors that are supporting them, and we really appreciate the support of our broadcasters. So Rick the Stick is working on his show.
He is. He truly is.
This man here, J-Man, Jason as he likes to be called.
Jason or J-Man, doesn't matter.
He sent me a demo for one of his shows. And then, I would like to, this is like Rock and Roll Never Dies with J-Man or something. And,
I prefer rock. There's nothing wrong with the music, and this is one of the reasons why I like Tiki Man Radio, is that you don't hear 24/7 Troprock Coastal Americana, because, quite frankly, at least me personally, I can't do that. and it's just me. There's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of talent. So that's why I like Tiki Man Radio, because you could be hearing great stuff, then you hear a song from America, or you hear some Marshall Tucker.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, he mixes a Spencer Davis group. He mixes a lot of different things in there. So that's one of the reasons why I love Tiki Man Radio. My heart and soul, what I was brought up with is rock and roll, early heavy metal. This was what I was brought up with in my household growing up.
Same here.
And as a kid, back in St. Louis, there was a...
Wait a minute.
No, I know.
Hold on, man. I wasn't ready for that, but hold on a second here.
Scotty with Scotty.
There we go.
There was actually the station is still up there. They were an album-oriented, kind of an underground radio station. They made the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, KC95. And there was a DJ on there named Radio Rich Dalton. He's now retired because he's in his early 70s. But he was the guy that, laid back, and he would talk about the music. I mean, he played, he played some Led Zeppelin, but then he would talk about how he was backstage as Led Zeppelin back in 1976 at the Checker Dome, and all the things he did, and the backstory of the music and the songs. And I wanted to be like Radio Rich. So whenever I got into radio, I wanted to end up there, and I never did. I bounced around numerous stations, just about every format you can think of, from news talk, country. I did do rock for a little bit, religious. I was even on a religious station, as scary as that is. But I just kind of bounced around, and I never got there. So this was an opportunity, because I've been talking to a couple companies up in St. Louis about sponsoring a show for me, because I would like to come on Tiki Man Radio and do like a classic rock show where not only is it the music and groups that we're all familiar with, but maybe tell some of the backstories of these songs.
Which
so
much knowledge about.
I've always appreciated his knowledge of the bands and the music and all that stuff, and I think it'd be really good. And I also believe that this would be a show that we could replay at midnight.
Oh, yeah.
For everybody that's, trucking out there and doing this and doing that. So, good things to come. We got to get ready for DAT GUY coming up here in a few minutes or so. So, speaking of Marshall Tucker, we're always chasing our rainbows. So,
yes, we
let's
are.
play that. We'll come back and we'll get caught up with DAT GUY.
I rode into town today. In my mind, I said, Lord, I'd love to stay. Something in me said, oh, move on. Don't know what it is, the good Lord bred it in my bones. And I'm searching for tired, but in my heart she knows there's this one desire. She's gonna take me to the end of our road. Then she lay down and died. I say, God rest her soul. And I'm searching for a rainbow. And if the wind never showed me where to go, you'll be waiting at the end, and I'll know I'll see the hill with that pot of gold. I'll see the hill with that pot of gold. Showed me where to go. You'll be waiting at the end, and I'll know I'll see the hill with that pot of gold. And I'm searching for a rainbow. And if the wind ever showed me where to go, you'll be waiting at the end. I'll see the hill with that pot of gold. I'll see the hill with that pot of gold.
This is Mr. Edward Contreras of Up in Smoke Management Corporation, exclusive manager of DAT GUY, and we approve this message.
Hey man, you see that guy?
What guy?
You know, that guy.
No, what guy?
Hot damn, that guy. Oh, that
guy. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Another great song by Stephen Ferrara.
It is. I agree.
Yes, I hope he enjoyed that, and we had a lot of fun playing it.
Let me tell you, he did enjoy it. I spoke to him after you broadcast it. He enjoyed it from the ER up in New York.
What? What's going on? What's wrong?
What's going on?
So, he's been not feeling well the past couple of days, like the entire world, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's been coughing violently like everybody else, and he says he heard a pop, he heard a crack, he heard of this, that, and the other thing, and it hurt so much for him in his back and like his lungs area, so he couldn't take it anymore. He went to the ER today, and it turns out so far it seems like he has bronchitis.
Oh. But I love the backstory, right? He's in the ER right now. He's like, "Yeah, shut the hell up! I'm on the radio."
That's true, because I'm like, well, you're going to be able to hear the show, right? He goes, yeah, I got that thing wrong.
Yeah. After he tells you all this, like they're only giving me 7 days to live, and you're like, but you're going to be on the radio. You're going to listen, right?
That was the highlight of his life. All right. When
I love it.
In the ER and your song comes on Tiki Man Radio,
yeah.
You know you've made it. Okay.
Well, yeah.
No,
all right.
You know what?
Wait. We have the beautiful cat there with you.
I know.
Hello,
she deserves
sweetheart.
award.
Love you, long time. Yes.
It's a triple package today. You see, I have Brody next to me.
Yeah, I see Brody there.
Yeah.
It's because there's a major storm and he's freaking out. We were downstairs in the CK studio,
right?
But I was getting wind blown. Everything, it just wasn't happening down there. I had to bring it back up here. We just came out of the tornado warning. Mm-hmm. It's still lightning and thundering. There was a big front just blew through us. So
yeah.
I'm really happy we even have Wi-Fi right now.
Yeah, me too.
I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, it's amazing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I understand we had an incident. Did somebody step on your toe?
listen, I can't believe I went for 6 weeks, right?
Yeah.
With the boot on, no issues. I was so worried about the alien pin getting stepped on by Cody and everything.
Right.
I had no issues. The pin comes out, and we were out at the Hurricane Hole with the tricycles and the Bromobile and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I had some friends that were indulging quite a bit.
Yeah.
And one of them decided that they think they should get in the back of the Bromobile, which is only meant for Brody. Okay?
Yeah. I don't think he can handle that kind of weight.
The whole thing pops a wheelie, and they decided to fall on me. Using my foot as their stopping.
Wow. Man.
I got to tell you, my head went every different color. I wanted to blurt out everything I possibly like. You're kidding me, right? I'm like, I really felt like I broke it. I'm telling you the truth. That's the pain I had. The bones are still weak. And he told me it's like setting cement.
Right.
I'm like, the cement is not hard yet. Cement, that's broken for sure. It's broken for sure. I went, got X-rayed. I'm happy to say nothing is broke, and the boot is off. The boot's off.
Nice. Yay. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, I'm really happy. 7 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
7 weeks. I think everyone knows I've milked this cow just about as
Well, that's kind of like,
yeah.
I'm as sympathetic as the next person, but not as long, right? So there's a point in time where I'm like, listen, don't you think you've milked this for about everything it's worth, okay?
I've milked it. I let my manager know, I'm going to keep rolling with this. You know what I mean? Oh, you know my manager, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we do, Mr. Edward Contreras.
Hold on.
This is Mr. Edward Contreras of Up and Smoke Management Corporation, exclusive manager of DAT GUY, and we approve this message.
Thank you. Thank you for this message.
It looks like he's going to be signing Mr. Stephen Ferrara.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Wow.
I told you I have to send him up a box of pencils to sharpen his pencils up.
Well,
that's really cool.
my lovely sister Judy is, you never got to meet her when she came down to Key West, did you?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Anyway, she's listening, and Bobby and everybody at the Hacienda in Huntsville, Alabama. And, of course, every time the hippie chick gets mad at me about something, about somebody being sick or her being sick or whatever, I always pick up the phone and call my sister, because, she can verify, listen, we are not caretakers and we come by naturally, okay? It's just how we are.
Well, shout out. Hi, Judy.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't forget to go over to that guy in Paradise.
He's always peddling.
Right?
Always
he is,
peddling.
Isn't he? I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Hey, at least the cruiser's back
He
up.
can't go to the post office. Have you signed up on my Facebook page yet? I don't even know who the hell you are.
We're up to 2,256 followers.
Nice, man.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm sorry. Yesterday was the 15th. Yesterday makes 3 months right here live on this show when we open the page. And I'm letting you know, in 3 months, we're at 2,256. So
Wow.
awesome.
Very, very good.
Thank you, everybody.
And congratulations on y'all's anniversary, too, by the way, yesterday.
Thank you.
12 years?
Yeah. Listen, explain that to me.
12 years ago, we went on our very first date.
Okay.
We went on a dating site, and I was late to the date.
So I want to explain that to you. It wasn't our 12th year anniversary. It was our 12th year anniversary of when we first met.
Oh, okay. Well, it's kind of the same thing.
My mother called me up. It's like, oh, I missed your anniversary. I'm like, no.
It's our first date.
It's the first date.
Yeah.
It's our first date. So everyone wished us happy anniversary, and we were just like, all right.
And today is the 12th anniversary of our second date.
Oh, wow. Man.
Must have went well.
First date. I haven't really left us since the first date. So,
and
like she said, a dating site. Can I say the dating site?
Sure.
So Brody is worming his way onto the camera. He's just like his daddy.
Is it like farmersonly.com?
Jason, you could be replaced with a rubber band. No, we met on plentyoffish.com.
Oh, wow. I remember that site.
Plenty
Yeah.
of fish.
Yeah. So you was out there fishing, huh? And she was fishing, and here we are.
Yeah. She contacted me first. She says I contacted her. No, You made
He
first.
contacted me.
No. Don't listen to her. She's wrong there. She contacted me first.
I remember that site from
I do,
my
yeah.
single days, and I got to tell you, they were a lot of sketchy people on those sites. Okay, back in those days.
Danny, I can't.
And everybody lied about who the hell they were. Their picture was.
The men were the worst.
Well, you know,
Yes.
listen, it wasn't
Yes.
much. It wasn't much better on the girl side, okay? Because you know, you'd go out, you'd meet them somewhere, you know, in a public place. Because you never, you know, once you learned, you never knew what the hell you was going to run
That's
into.
true.
But you know, you'd meet them in a public place, and you'd think it. You know, all you have is the picture, right? Which turns out to be their, 23-year-old daughter,
Right.
And
Right.
you know.
High school picture.
Yeah, high school picture, you know, and they show up, and I was like, "Who? I don't think I know you," you know.
That's what she was saying.
I would say they say, "Are you Danny?" And I'm like, "No, my name is Jason."
I put my eye on Chris. His pictures were him, and I know my pictures were recent pictures, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
But men were the worst. They had pictures of them in high school. They had hair. They were skinny.
They had hair.
Yeah.
Just have a recent picture. Do you think we're not going to meet?
Yeah, yeah.
Chris had the tattoo on the back of the head. It was
Right.
him. I drink. I do this. I do that. Okay.
Yeah.
He seems honest enough. And when we met, that was it.
Yeah, after you met him, you're like, "Damn, he was honest."
He's still too honest.
Brutally honest, you know, that sometimes bite me that I'm brutally honest, you know, and whatever. I'm gonna stay that way. You know, I've made it this far in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
True. You have.
Well, I hope you enjoyed Mary Ellen earlier
Yeah, that was
we had in
awesome.
the studio.
So I got to tell you, Danny, I asked my wife. I said this to her that, you know, Mary Ellen just threw my whole show off. Why is that? Because everything she said, I was like, yeah, yep. And then I was saying it on the YouTube. This lady needs to stay at CK's for like a week or so and just, you know,
Yeah.
keep drilling stuff in.
Into his head.
She is awesome. I am looking forward to reading her books. I did start following her. Everything she said makes sense.
Yes.
Everything.
Yeah.
You know, and I think your audience, if you see on the YouTube page, everyone was agreeing.
Yes, they were.
You know, and spot on, oh yeah, and like me too. So she hit the nail on the head. Mary
Ellen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said you.
I called her Mary Ann. Yeah, no, Mary Ann.
Mary Ann, Mary Beth, and it's Mary Ellen.
Yeah, Mary Ellen. Yeah.
He must have liked Mary Ann from the island.
I did. There was two kinds of men in the world. There was Ginger and Mary Ann, and I was all about Mary Ann.
Country boy.
You know, I'm sorry. I messed up her name. I'm sorry. I apologize. What did you just say? Did you hear?
Lovey.
I love Lovey.
You know what? I forgot about Lovey, and I could see that would be your girl. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you really married up when you got Cat. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
right?
you outkicked your coverage there, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, crazy week here in Key West. You see, it was the Rock Fest. Rock show.
Yeah, I saw that.
I saw, let's see here, Mark with Keys Custom Construction Remodeling. Him and Jennifer were there, and they said they were enjoying it. I saw a few comments from people. Tell us a little bit about it right quick.
So, driving around in the cruiser, let me tell you what was going on. Tonight, too. It's for 2 more nights, you know, Sunday and Monday. All you see is denim, dungaree jackets, Kiss shirts, you know, ACD shirts, our old concert shirts that you see.
Nice.
Tight pants. Everyone's wearing. I'm like, man, I remember wearing all that stuff. Remember all that
Yeah,
stuff?
I remember it well.
Hell, Jason still wears all that stuff.
I know. Why? Yeah. Did it go out of style?
I wasn't saying that was dead. I was saying that's what's going to the concert.
Sure. Yeah.
Whereas you're used to a lot of shorts and flip-flops and you know, flowered shirts and everything. No, this concert's got everyone's wearing wigs of the hair and everything. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the hair band, garage bands.
You know, the first night was Bret Michaels, so you know it was.
Oh, yeah.
Cheap Trick last night.
Oh.
I can tell you, a personal friend of mine, really, Dee Snyder. He's going to be playing, I believe, tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
Night. So yeah, Warren is in. You know, everything that we grew up with.
Wow.
You ought to have Dee Snyder do some shout-outs for you for Tiki Man Radio.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, that'd be very. Hey, yeah. Can you do that? That'd be great. That'd be really cool.
I'll work on that. All right.
J-Man is working on his show. He sent me a demo show this week, and I got to tell you, you would love it. You know, it's that rock and roll music that you're just talking about. As a matter of fact, with all of his.
Really?
He's very good about what he does about knowing the bands and knowledge and all that good stuff. So hopefully we can get a sponsor and put that together.
That's what I'm working on.
And I think this is also something that we can replay like at midnight or something like that for the train men. They're running the rails or people out there driving the trucks and all that good stuff.
Right, you know what? I know J-Man's taste in music, and I know I'm going to enjoy that. It's the music I used to listen to prior to Tiki Man Radio.
Yeah,
it is.
Prior to the Troprock world and stuff like that. You know, classic rock.
Yeah, classic rock. We love classic rock. Yeah.
I know Jason's taste, but I will tell you, my man Scotty the Chill, he really set a high bar.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to Scotty Chill. I think his show was awesome.
It was.
I think he'll do great. J-Man, I look forward to hearing yours.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. I'm working on 2 sponsors right now, so if I can get all that sealed up, you'll be hearing it.
I'm just glad. I'm just so proud of everybody that rallied around Scotty Chill and gave him the support Friday night, because it's a, I remember doing my first show and, it was like, I was talking to a wall. You didn't know who was out there. You didn't know this. You didn't know that or whatever. And a lot of people like Verona Corona were some of the very first listeners that I had. And it really means a lot when people are out there, chiming in, sounding great, and so that's a big thing.
Also, I want to give a shout out, for Tropical Country also. We missed Goldie this week. I hope he's feeling better.
Yep.
Jen Shen show. Let me tell you something, Danny. You don't know which show. You're like, I got to get home right away. I got to put this on. It's Jen Shen time. I got to put this. We're all over the place. So this, Tiki Man Radio is really, and then of course there's that segment at 12 o'clock on Sundays. Really, I tell you.
Well, there's that.
Well, yeah.
Jen Shen is rocking it.
She's doing a great job.
I love listening to her too. She's just, that's a great thing on a Friday afternoon to listen to.
Yeah,
midday,
kicking the weekend off, and
I really look forward to her show. She's a fantastic DJ.
Yeah, she is.
I agree with you. I agree. I enjoy them all. I can't pick one. Actually, I can't pick one, but we're on it right now.
Well, thank you, Chris.
Wow,
Kat, you're looking fabulous today.
Kat always looks fabulous.
Yes, she always looks great.
You know what? It's a perfect day. You know what she's doing right now?
What's that?
Just looking beautiful. What else she doing?
Making chili.
That sounds pretty good.
Chili actually sounds pretty good.
It does sound good today.
Key West.
Rainy. The cold front came in. It's dropped a couple.
It's a couple of degrees lower. He's going to be freezing. I'm going to be like, finally.
Anything below 75, I'm putting the hand warmers on. And
oh no.
Yeah.
So again, it's a good night for chili.
Well, there you go.
That sound good.
That sound
One
great.
other thing, Danny, I'm sorry. I want to let Jason know. The cruiser. You guys seen? I had another issue with the cruiser.
Yeah, but you got it fixed. I'm glad.
So who knew that not only are there 8 batteries, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's one more in the dashboard. So there are 9 batteries in this car.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep, that 9th battery is it's in the by the firewall. It's like a motorcycle battery.
Okay.
So that kind of controls your instruments and all that stuff.
Exactly, Danny.
Mm-hmm.
And so because that was dead, it wasn't sending the brains enough power to start the car. The auxiliary lights, everything.
Right.
So it wasn't sending it. So I thought it was the relays.
Yeah.
So of course I went right to the store and changed all the relays.
Of course you did. Yeah.
It wasn't the relays.
Yeah.
So
it was battery.
New relays, and let me tell you something. By the time I'm done, this car is brand friggin' new.
Yeah. And you have backup relays.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I do. I have 2 backup because I didn't return them. I'm like, I'm probably going to need them. Chris Costanza over here.
Well, yeah.
Everything happens to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
The cruiser is good to go. I've been working again. I'm at that kayak company, which I'll let you know sooner or later.
Fantastic.
Yeah, for when you guys come in, I'll hook you all up, kayak and everything. I think I'm going to be getting more into guiding, but.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, that sounds good. That sounds like fun. I mean, I'm just glad you got the boot off.
Yes. Yeah. The boot is off. Yeehaw.
Yay.
It's where I started, everybody. You know, I started down here as a kayak guide. And I enjoy doing that. I enjoy the people. I enjoy getting lost with everybody. Pretend I'm never going to get out of the mangroves. So I think I'm going to do it again. And I look forward to get every one of you guys down here in those kayaks.
Well, cool. Well, listen, man, we're going to let you fly. You got anything else right quick?
Well, of course, don't forget, everybody, the CK Sunrise Villa Beach Roast, which is the sea salted caramel.
It's
by
fantastic.
Beach Buddah Coffee, okay? It's a big staple in my house. So all the flavors, which are now, by popular demand, in the K-Cups.
Well, good. That makes sense. A lot of people do K-Cups.
A lot of people were asking for that.
Yeah.
I personally don't use a K-Cup. I make a big pot of coffee.
I make a big pot, too.
We have the HKG 9000 coffee pot from Michelle Myers right here. So, yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for Michelle to send me one. Other than that, I just want to, give a big shout out to everyone on the That Guy in Paradise page.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting bigger and bigger, Danny, and thank you very much for the opportunity to let me say that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. We love you guys, and we'll let you fly, and we'll chat with you next week. How about that?
I just want to wish my brother a speedy recovery. He had a stroke prior to Christmas, and he's still in the hospital, but he's doing much better.
Good.
And it's going to be a slow recovery, but I wish him well and a speedy recovery.
Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely. We all do as well. So you guys take care. Keep people off your foot, will you?
Yeah. Oh, my. It's amazing.
I know. Wait, let me step on it right now.
There you go.
All right. We'll check you guys in next week, man. Have a great
All
week.
right, love you guys.
See you, brother.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Cheers, everybody. Bye.
All my friends know the low rider. The low rider is a little higher.
This hour is brought to you by JBL Legends Travel, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, and sponsored for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, featuring Golden every Wednesday between 7 and 9 p.m. JBL Legends Travel is also a partner for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise, May the 3rd through the 7th, 2022 in Montego Bay, Jamaica, at the Hotel Riu. $100 reserves your room. Visit tikimanradio.com and click on the picture for details, or call Joe at 732-831-5200. Always travel with people you can trust. Call Joe. MFG Records Tropical liveCam. That is also the liveCam sponsor for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou every Wednesday between 7 and 9. They specialize in coastal Americana, Western Americana, folk, rock, and roots, and they focus on each individual artist to help them design a sustainable career path. MFG Records Tropical, that stands for Music for Grown-Ups. Make sure you tune in for Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, featuring Golden every Wednesday between 7 and 9. Streaming live on the MFG Tropical liveCam on YouTube. Brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. Streaming live on the MFG Tropical liveCam. Music for Grown-Ups.
It's another beautiful day here on the island. The sun is shining and the water looks so inviting. Let's call our friends, this day is getting hotter. We're gonna spend our day playing in the water. Sandbar surfing, we're gonna find us a little spot. Sandbar surfing, to the places we go a lot. We'll just float in that water, drinking up to our knees. Sandbar surfing around the Florida Keys. Just me and my baby and some friends. The coolers are full, we're ready for the weekend. Feel that ocean spray, we're on our way. We're heading out for a sandbar surfing day. Sandbar surfing, we're gonna find us a little spot. Sandbar surfing, to places we go a lot. We'll just float in that water, bringing up to our knees. Sandbar surfing around the Florida Keys. Heading to Marvin's Key. Sandbar surfing down to Boca Grande. We'll float in that water, maybe see a manatee. We're sandbar surfing around the Florida Keys. Yeah, just sandbar surfing around the Florida Keys.
And that is B-Man and Michelle's new song, Sandbar Surfing. And, of course, don't forget that they will be coming up Tuesday on the Island replay, immediately following Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man.
Oh, yeah. Always a good time.
Let's here. Get your microphones on there.
Here.
There we go.
There we are. Now I'm back. Yeah, it's always a good time. Definitely want to check them out. Also, subscribe to their YouTube channel if you haven't already.
That's right.
Because, they're doing a lot on YouTube, and they could use 1,000 subscribers just like, Tiki Man Radio did.
That's right. That's right. Support everybody, the artists, everybody that we have on Tiki Man Radio. We really appreciate it. And we had such a good time talking to Mary Ellen earlier.
She's awesome.
Looks like we sold a few books, and
No, we did. Talking to the people there on YouTube, and a lot of people are starting to follow her on Instagram and on Facebook, which we do appreciate that as well. She wants to come back, and I don't see any reason why she can't come back.
That's right. I mean, yeah. And hopefully she'll bring her husband. I want to talk to him about that patent that he's got. I know. Between the patent and being a professional baseball player, it's like, man, that's pretty cool. Yeah. There's that professional baseball thing.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm like, wow. She's talking about that. Yeah, my husband, he's got this patent right now. Before that, he was a professional baseball player.
And you're like, what?
I'm like, why didn't he come? Let's talk to him too.
Yeah, we need to get him.
Maybe next time we can get him on the air as well. Because
absolutely.
He's definitely got an interesting life story to share with us.
What else we got going on out there in YouTube?
In YouTube, everybody's still talking about Mary Ellen, which I agree. That was an awesome interview. She... I
see Bill Hass is out there.
Yes.
Debbie Hass.
Bill and Debbie Hass did check in on there as well.
Happy Sunday.
And let's see here. See if there's anybody. Beth Travers is out there.
Yeah, how you doing, Beth? I hope your arm is getting her wing, as she likes to call it.
Yeah, her wing is getting better. She's starting to do some shows with the broken wing, as she calls it, the Broken Army now, whenever she's been performing.
There you go.
So she's out there. Let's see if there's anybody else that we're missing. Callie McCool keeps checking in, which that's awesome. I'm looking forward to hearing his show with the kids.
Yeah, we had a little bit of a setback there with those guys, but we're working on it.
No, hey, it happens. It's all good. So YouTube is hopping. I really love to see everybody in there talking with each other and talking about the show and all that. I mean, it helps out. It truly does. And let's see here. Now we got Scott K out there. Good afternoon to Scott K. Glad you're listening and watching with us today. So, a great day out there on YouTube, and glad everybody enjoyed Mary Ellen. That was a phenomenal interview. It's always, good to hear from that guy as well. See what's going on in beautiful Key West.
Well, let's see here. Beth Travers is going to be playing. She played at the backyard at the Ship's Marina last night. Monday, she's going to be at the Waverly Restaurant and Tiki Bar. That's in Inglewood Beach from 2 to 5.
Hey, there you go.
Thursday, she will be, and that's January the 20th, she'll be at Terrapin Point.
Yeah.
And that's the old oyster bar there, I do believe. And she's going to be there between 4:30 and 7:30. And that's Venice. That's in Venice Beach, I believe. And Saturday, the 22nd, she's going to be at Pablo and Diana's.
Oh, wow.
The Last Resort House Concert.
Man.
And they're featuring MFG Artists. And they're going to have them there at the swanky little place there in Pablo and Diana's Last Resort. That's going to be January the 22nd, Saturday, from 5 to 9.
Man, she's got a busy schedule going on, which is good. I'm glad to see it. I mean, she's a great artist, so that's awesome.
And Sunday, January 23rd, she's going to be at Fisherman's Village Center Court between 12 and 4. So make sure you check out all MFG Record Artists and, of course, the beautiful Beth Travers.
Yeah, she puts on a great show. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
So cool.
So good job there. So did we lose Larice? Where's she at?
She went to I saw her walking Katie May.
Oh, okay.
She wants to take Katie May for a walk. Okay.
And it is sleeting here in the tropics of Tennessee. So so it is very cold, and instead of us having this beautiful snow to look at, it's just a bunch of mush. Just a bunch of mush.
I'll take rain over snow any day. I do not miss snow from up north.
Rain.
Well, Mary Ellen was going to stick around, then she saw that. She went on ahead and she sent me a text. She made it home safe. Everything was fine.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's the main thing right there.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to having her back on the show sometime.
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a joy.
Yeah,
such a joy.
And I'm curious about her other books as well. I mean, just a great person. And that's the time.
You've got some out there that I think you can take home.
Perfect. Because
we have multiple copies that she left for all of us.
I mean, and that's the kind of people that we like to surround ourselves with. She's positive. She kind of thinks outside of the box. Made me realize a couple things. It's like, wow, I didn't think of things that way.
Boy, she can get through to you, man. She's good.
I know, she's awesome.
Really good.
She is awesome. And it's like, man. So those are the kind of people I like surrounding myself with. I know she embodies Tiki Man Radio with her beliefs and her writings and all that. It's just good people.
Well, I'm just really thankful that she stumbled across the radio station and She sent me a message and said, "Hey, I'd love to be on your show sometime. I love what you're doing. I love what you got going on, and I think what I'm doing works out very well." And I'm like, "Absolutely,
definitely."
So, it was very nice having her on the show this morning. And of course, we're glad that. It's always a pleasure when we get to see Dat Cat.
I know Dat Cat was on there too.
Beautiful.
Because usually she just sits upstairs.
I've tried to tell him that you really need to have her on with you because then your views will go up even higher.
Oh,
because
definitely.
She makes you look good, you know.
Oh, well, yeah, that's an understatement of the year. I mean, yeah. I mean, geez.
But so what else we got going on? The Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise. Listen, we want you to be a part of this. Kind of running out of time to get it paid for by February since we're almost in February.
We're almost in February.
But right now we're standing at 13 rooms. So we got, and everybody's paid off or they're paying on and they're getting there. So if we just have that many, that's going to be fine. That's perfect. We don't need to lose anybody because, we don't want to fall under our threshold, which is 10.
No.
But we'd love to have, more come and go with us and have some fun. You've been wanting to get out and do things. This is your opportunity to do it. What you got there, Yippee Choo?
I was just scrolling back through the comments, and Tim Campbell is so stinking funny.
Oh, Tim Campbell's awesome.
He said he was watching Extreme Cougar Wives on TV yesterday.
Because that's what he does in his spare time.
He said, and I wonder if I should apply to be on there.
Well, I can't say much on this, Tim, because I don't watch much television. First one to tell you that. But my show did come back on. Actually, I think this last
You watch Cougar Wives, too?
No. It's even trashier than that. I've been watching this program for over 10 years. It's on MTV. Jersey Shore.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Well, you got to keep in mind now. Next week they're down in the Keys. This time for family vacation they go to a resort and marathon. Oh. And they all go down to the Keys. So, but
I may have to check it out.
Yeah. Exactly. So no, I'm with Tim Campbell. I watch trashy TV too.
Oh my gosh, that's just too funny.
Oh yeah.
What's the one that I've been watching lately that's kind of funny? It's on Netflix. Emily in Paris. It's kind of funny. It's not really something I normally watch, but
yeah.
I've been laughing about it.
We have literally run out of things to watch.
We have run out of things to watch.
Wow. Well, I did.
But wait, Ozark's coming back.
Ozark's is coming back the 21st.
So we're very excited about that. Now we'll have to catch up on it.
And you guys have Amazon Prime, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Well, you need to watch The Ricardos with Nicole Kidman.
Oh, really?
Hey, Lucy, I'm home.
Lucy, I need to watch that.
Yeah, I watched that. It is actually as good as all the reviews and everything.
Is it a series or just a show?
No, it's a movie. It's a 2.5-hour movie about Lucy and Desi and how they created Desilu and how they basically told CBS, "Hey, we're doing it our way. If not, well, screw you guys." It's a very interesting movie to say the least. And some of the people that were writers back in the day that are still alive, even though they're ancient, they're in there as well and get their point of views on things. It's a very cool movie, highly recommended.
We are literally surrounded by big time radio stations around us, and we're sitting over here doing our thing the way we want to do it.
Yeah, and it works out just fine. It truly does.
Absolutely.
Scotty Chill said, J-Man, that is pathetic.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Yeah, because I started watching this was probably over 10 years ago now.
Oh, yeah.
Because what had happened is, and what caught my eye on it, because, MTV was all starting to show shows. This was probably...
After the music video.
Yeah, after. Well, they had this big deal about how MTV did this show. They recorded the show in a bar on the Jersey Shore, and one of the characters was actually knocked out, and the guy that did it was being charged. I'm like, what in the world is this show? It's called Jersey Shore, and it was like the 3rd episode ever produced. So I watched it, and of course they showed the episode where Snooki gets punched and actually knocked out on the floor, and they arrest the guy as they should have. And it's like, this is so trashy. So I started following it.
It is so trashy. I like this.
I've been hooked ever since the beginning. See the transformation of how it was so bad, and then see how at the time they were kids, now they're adults, how they've transformed and changed their lives, mainly for the positive. It's kind of interesting to see how everybody, used to be, GTL, Gym Tan Laundry. Now, they're worried about their kids and they're more positive. They don't do the drugs. They don't drink. It's it's been interesting.
That's interesting how they've changed.
Yeah.
Hey, Golden says, J-Man, hey, they've got the Baywatch channel on Roku 24/7.
Well, Baywatch is always good to look at too.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
You boys.
Hey.
Yeah,
That's all right.
I'm still watching Hogan's Heroes. Okay, so
nothing wrong with David Hasselhoff. I mean, the Hoff. I mean, come on.
The Hoffman.
Yeah.
The Hoffman. The Hopster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was more of a Tom Selleck kind of girl.
Oh yeah, Magnum PI.
Yes.
Which the reboot of Magnum PI is off. Yes, I agree.
Sucks.
Now, don't get me wrong. The main character does wear the same watch that Tom Selleck wore, which is a Rolex GMT Master, but that's about where all the similarities
Is that
end.
what he wore?
Yeah, even
Rolex GMT Master. Yeah.
Even Higgy Baby is Higgy, a real girl. It's a girl, right?
Yeah, it is.
Higgy Baby
It's
is
just
a
awful.
girl?
Yeah.
Yes, it's awful.
I mean,
It's awful.
I'm
Awful.
Not to put down my own people,
It
you
doesn't
know,
work.
but it doesn't work, you know, because Higgy Baby's supposed to be this you know, stuck up little British man.
Yeah, and
I
it's
love
definitely
it.
not that.
So
I watched a couple episodes and I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. I really loved Higgy Baby. I mean, because oh my God,
Exactly.
That's right, Michelle. Love Tom Selleck.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
But, I like the episodes when it was kind of focused on Higgy Baby a little bit. You know.
Oh, those were fun.
Yeah,
And now
those are
something
fun.
I didn't watch Friday night was Blue Bloods because Jimmy Buffett was on there. I did miss that. I never really watched the show Blue Bloods, but
Jimmy
Blue Bloods,
Buffett was on Blue Bloods?
Jimmy Buffett actually was one of the main characters Friday night on CBS Blue Bloods.
Well, how about
Now, I know
that?
you can watch it, on their app or anything because it's been more than a day, but yeah, Buffett was actually on there. Supposedly it was really good. I have not seen it, but...
Well, I seen the article with Jimmy Buffett. He's celebrating 50 years of the first time he played in Key West.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an interesting article.
Yeah, very, very interesting article, and a lot of cool things going on out there with the man, Jimmy Buffett himself. But we're going to come back. We got to get some coffee right quick.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Say goodbye, Tortugas. I'll be moving on. Going to Carolina just to sing my song. Lead me to your water. Wash away my fears. Rock me in your cradle. We could count the years. Hey, Carolina, shine your light on me. You know I left Virginia to call on you. Won't you see me through? Pour me honey water, make believe in wine. Bring me to your daughters, show me a good time. Say, hey, Carolina, shine your light on me. You know I left Virginia to call on you. Won't you see me through?
Susanna, please let's not play dumb. I'm just trying to find out where you're coming from. Tell me that you need me, that you want me to. 'Cause ever since I met you, I've been telling you. Say, hey, Carolina, shine your light on me. You know I left Virginia to call on you. Won't you see me through? Say, hey, Carolina, shine your light on me. Yeah, you know I left Virginia to call on you. Won't you see me through?
Hey y'all, this is B-Dog from Tropical Country with B-Dog and Lou, here to tell you about our sponsor, Legends Travel. Legends Travel is your full-service travel agent, specializing in cruises, all-inclusive resort vacation, destination weddings, and romantic getaways. Legends Travel is dedicated to offering you the best prices and advice while maintaining an emphasis on customer service. So don't hesitate to contact them so that they can start planning your next travel adventure. You can contact them at 732-831-5200 or check them out online at jbltravelgroup.net.
That's right. We got a long ways to go.
And a short time to get there.
Yeah! Hey, we want to welcome one of our newest partners, Pirate Vinyl Design.
Oh, okay.
They have stepped up and going to be our sponsor in Panama City.
Hey, that's very cool.
Very excited.
Very excited to be working with those guys. Him and his wife, you probably know the Pirate Man. He has the
washboard.
The washboard.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
washboard guy.
I got to play his washboard.
That's right. And so we're very excited. They're down at Party Garage right now.
That's going on right now, yeah.
Everybody's down in Party Garage having a good time down there. And, of course, when he gets back, we're going to put the deal together, and you'll have more information about Pirate Vinyl Design. So
sounds like a plan.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. And, of course, if you want to work with Tiki Man Radio, all you got to do is send me an email at tikimanradio@gmail.com. I got a nice little package I can send you back and give you some ideas. Everything is negotiable, and we can work out something that fits best for you. So we really appreciate all the support that we have from all of our sponsors. Right?
Well, yeah, that's what keeps us on the air. I mean,
Well, I mean, listen.
It truly is.
It truly is. And without the support of our sponsors and friends and partners and everybody that's involved, Beach Buddah Coffee and everybody, thank you for the Beach Buddah Coffee. And thank you.
JBL Legends Travel.
JBL Legends Travel.
MFG Records.
MFG Records. And Keys Custom Construction Remodeling, Castaway Sauce Company, Reggae Wines, Island J, of course. With Island J. Island J will be joining us next week.
That's very cool.
Having him on the show, and have a special thing about Island J. He is my longest lasting partner in radio, and we've been working together for 8 years and came a long ways, and we got some new ideas and new designs, and these are also where you can put in comments. You got any ideas? Kind of like some people say the sizes are a little off, right?
Oh, okay.
Well, I typically wear a small, and for those, I always go up one size.
Yeah, okay.
Always.
It's always a good idea.
I always go up to a medium in those shirts. I just do.
Yeah, that's what works. I understand.
So, if you have ideas, designs, or whatever, this is an opportunity to get in on the conversation.
Yeah.
And he always wants feedback about anything. But Island J does a fantastic job. If he messes up an order, screws up an order, or whatever, he will make it right. He'll send you another one, tell you to keep whatever you got, and he will send you another one right away. And his emails are kind of crazy too.
Oh, they're funny.
Yeah, their emails are very funny.
Yes, they are.
But Island J, bringing Paradise to you one T-shirt at a time.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out. Hey, get well, Callie McCool. He just posted here in the YouTube chat that he's kind of down and a little under the weather. So it's like, man, get better, dude. We want you better.
Yeah, it was so cool having them on the show and working with these kids, and we're looking forward to some good things coming down the pike with Callie Cool. And I've got his contract here. It's in the disclaimer, that the very first Tiki Head DJ.
He is. He truly is. You cannot take that away from him.
Yeah, you cannot, because it's in the contract.
Yeah, hey, facts are facts.
Even if you wanted to, you couldn't do it.
No, facts are facts.
Yeah, let's see here. How about we play one of those?
Oh.
I am a student from Antioch High School in sunny California, and my teacher is Mr. Callie McCool. You all know him as Tiki Head GJ #1. My class likes listening to Tiki Man Radio. Tiki Man Radio, what could possibly go wrong?
That's right.
Very cool.
So they are a high school. I kept thinking they were college
He's
kids.
from Antioch High School.
I thought they were high school.
Yeah,
I didn't think they were college.
Okay.
I thought they were high school.
Fantastic.
Well, anyway, they're having homework assignments out there about Tiki Man Radio, which I thought was kind of cool.
Not a bad deal.
That's really fun.
Sign me up for that class.
Yeah.
I would love to have that class in high school.
Yeah, I'd like to be videoed in and do a class. With all these kids, that'd be kind of cool. Like video me in, and we pick a topic, and I can say, you back there in the back. What do you got to say? Hey, are you paying attention back there?
Hey, you sleeping in the back?
Yeah, you sleeping in the back. You're never gonna make it on radio like that. Yeah.
Well, actually, you can,
maybe it's a bad idea. Maybe that's why I'm not a teacher.
Callie said it's coming.
Yeah. My early days in radio and commercial radio. Oh yeah, a lot of things went on. Yeah. We'll leave it at that.
And for all the shows and everything we got on Tiki Man Radio, we for those of you that have followed the radio station over the years, we've had a lot of shows that have have come and gone. We used to carry a lot of shows from other people that, it just didn't work out for the radio station as far as cross-promoting and whatnot. Has to be good for the radio station.
No,
has
I agree.
to be good content. We've carried things, kind of crazy ideas, at certain times or whatever, and shows do come and go, but we're always looking for something new, something down the horizon, and always got things in the pipeline. So.
Yeah, no, you have to. And that's the thing about, just from what I've seen, a little over 3 years of coming over here and doing what I'm doing, is I'm glad to see the growth. I mean, for me, it's just fun, I'll admit it, but to see the growth and where it's going, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in 22.
Yeah, I think we're poised to have a great year, and we're surrounded by good people, and I hope Mary Ellen comes over here more often than not.
That is awesome. That's probably, like I said before, it's one of the best interviews I've ever heard on here. She is awesome.
And, I'd like to go and do some of her interviews on some of her stuff.
Yeah, she talks about how she does a lot of podcasts and she does her own YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool if you could go over and join her on some of her stuff.
Yeah.
She's not that far away.
I'd like to do some of that as well. So who knows? Who knows what might happen.
I mean, yeah, she's definitely close. I mean,
yeah. But anyway, good. I hope Mr. Cool, Cali Cool, gets to feeling much better. And Verona Corona, happy birthday to you again.
Very much so.
And, the anniversary of the first date.
I know.
So,
you got to give Kat some credit for putting up with him for 12 years. I mean, she deserves it.
You do any of that internet,
Yeah, actually, I did. I have a lot of scary stories. In fact, I had a deal. Here's what I would do when I would meet somebody. Now, and this is, I'm going to show how I'm so St. Louis.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Just go,
Shotty with Scotty.
Now, there's these things, and I didn't learn this until I started coming down here between Christmas and New Year's, probably, 6-7 years ago now. There's this thing around here, and also, as I learned around the United States, called Panera Bread.
Yep.
Now, those started and are still called St. Louis Bread Company in St. Louis. That's St. Louis Bread Co.
With Scotty.
And so here's what I would do when I meet somebody off the internet. I would go to St. Louis Bread Co. I'd always meet them at Bread Co. And I would get the cinnamon roll. They're like $2.
Yeah.
And sit and talk to them. And I'd sit and eat my cinnamon roll. They'd get like a muffin or bagel. Or,
if they made it, they got a muffin.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. So by the end of that, I was able to figure out if they were worthy of going even further or not. You can usually tell in about a half hour to 45 minutes.
It all come down to a cinnamon muffin or something?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here eating, talking to them, and because I always loved their cinnamon rolls. They have phenomenal cinnamon rolls at Panera. But so by the end of that, you'd be able to tell one way or the other. But here is one of the things I did.
I mean, for instance, like if they, you get the cinnamon, and you sit at the nice table and whatever.
You gotta get a decent table.
Sure you looked at a certain table, that you wanted to do this at and all this stuff.
Well, you always got the table for two.
So if they took out their chewing tobacco before they started eating, then that was it.
No, party foul. Or hey, I've got 10 kids and I'm living in a trailer. Yeah, party foul.
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that lifestyle. It's just not for me.
Yeah,
but here is one of the things that I did for a date.
You and 10 kids.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, we did have Kate. Was it John and Kate Plus 8 or whatever that TV show was? Talk about trashy TV.
Sure.
Anyway, but here is a great date idea I did with Debbie, and she's still with me, surprisingly.
Oh, so you guys met online?
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah. And so here's a date idea I did after meeting a couple other times. I told her, I said, I can make you dinner at my house with drink.
Yeah.
For under $5, and it's a full meal, and that includes electricity.
That includes electricity. She's like, damn, you cheap bastard.
Swooning.
And she was like, okay, I'll try this. So I did. Yeah. I made dinner for two. And whenever you use the stove, because I had an electric stove at the time, I would check the power meter before and after and calculate the kilowatts. Oh, yeah, you got to calculate your kilowatts.
And she thought you were not strange.
Yeah. So we ended up with a full meal. It was chicken breast with seasoning, and of course I had to calculate the amount of seasoning used on each one. So you got to have accurate numbers when you're pricing out your meal.
Yeah,
so
apparently.
It was seasoned chicken. We both had rice, and I knew that she really just liked water, which was fine.
Water worked out perfect in this situation.
Yeah, and I always have a whole bunch of drink packets, so I'd offer her a drink packet, but she didn't want one, so I used a drink packet as well. So I calculated it all out at the end of our meals. We're having this nice meal.
Yeah.
Because it was very delicious. And I said, you know what? I said, this costs $4.91, and that includes the electricity.
Yeah.
That includes my drink packet. That's the chicken, the rice, everything. And she just kind of sat there and was like, wow, you really did it.
Yeah.
And then,
you could have got her a Happy Meal for $2.
But it wouldn't have been good.
It wouldn't have been good like this. And after that, I didn't hear from her for a while. But but then after that, she ended up coming around again. And, 7, 8 years, 9 years now. 9 years later, we're still together. But yeah.
Can you imagine? She went and told her girlfriend, the next day, say, yeah, I went out with this cheap bastard last night. I kind of like him.
About it.
He's got a sense of humor, but damn, he's cheap. He cooked me a meal for $4.90. And that included electricity.
Yeah. And actually, one of her good friends, Cindy, that we all know.
I know Cindy.
Yes.
I haven't seen Cindy in a while.
No, she ended up, and I got to give her credit. She was going to move down here and all this, but she ended up in the perfect scenario. Her daughter just got married, and even better yet, her new son-in-law got a job at Boeing, which they have a big thing in St. Louis. So now they're all living together, and she is just in heaven right now. So because, she's got her daughter, her son-in-law living with her. Her son-in-law is working at Boeing now in St. Louis, and yeah, she's
set up.
Yeah, she is set up.
I always like to end the show with Scotty drunk.
Yeah. but anyway, no, Cindy will still tell me about, I remember hearing about you in the beginning about how cheap you were and you were just a slumlord, and it's like, well, yeah. Facts. Yeah, it worked out, but well, that is a cheap story.
Oh my goodness.
Next week we'll
Look at the time.
It's that time, ain't it?
I gotta go pay those bills and feed the hog. Yeah. Anyway.
Gotta let those 2 dogs out that I got at my house.
That's right.
And they have their own doggy door, by the way.
Well, next week, hopefully, we can get Golden Girl down here, and we'll revisit the time that we went to a family reunion and dug up Grandma. Okay, you want to tune in for this because
Golden Girl. We told her this story last night, and she just laughed.
But we can't tell the story on the radio without the Golden Girl being here.
No. Absolutely.
Let's have her here.
So maybe we'll do that next week. But we want to thank everybody for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. We want to thank Mary Ellen Ciganovich for joining us here in the studio. Make sure you follow her. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube and follow her and check it out and buy those books and stuff. She's just a sweet lady, and we really enjoyed having her in the studio. And Larice, it's always a pleasure.
She's awesome,
when Larice
too.
is in the studio
she
with
is.
us.
She's great.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but thank you so much for being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. And make sure you check out all of our shows. You'll kick off the Friday with Jen Shin, 11 to 1. Just tune in around lunchtime, kicking off the Friday. She does a fantastic job with that. So proud to have her on the station. And, of course, Scotty Chill is now live on Island Vibes every Friday night starting at 7 o'clock. And the more he gets comfortable with it, no telling what will happen. Maybe he'll get Ruth on there with him next week.
It's always so much better when Ruth the Truth's on there.
Yeah. We're looking for a sponsor for Jukebox Saturday that runs basically from midnight to noon every Saturday, 12 hours of that old shaggin' music taking you back in time. And more details to come. We sent out some proposals and stuff this past week, and we'll follow up on them. And but it starts when you get up, Buttercup. One of our most popular shows of the week is Jukebox Saturday. People love it. And, of course, Sunday Mornings with a Tiki Man every Sunday starting at 10 a.m. And don't forget Tropical Country midweek with B-Dog and Lou featuring Golden. They do their Tropical Country show live on the MFG Tropical Live Cams brought to you by JBL Legends Travel. And so it's a full week, and we got more details to come with Mr. Callie McCool and the students out there, and Rick the Stick is out there, and hopefully J-Man himself.
I'm hoping so as well, yeah. I'm rocking towards that.
Yeah, the rocking, what are you going to call this show?
I don't know. I hadn't even thought of a name yet. I truly haven't.
I was thinking of you, and you have this, there's thousands of them I've probably got out there, pictures of you just standing, just chilling. Because you never smile. You don't smile and all that stuff.
I love the picture of him and that guy.
That is an awesome picture. Me and that guy, and
it's hanging up here in the
He's holding up his leg.
Well, yeah,
in the tutu.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. But I want one where you're just standing playing with your Van Halen or whatever, and I put it in front of a record store. I cut that out, put it in front of a record store, and on the window it says "Rock and Roll Never Dies" or something like that.
We can figure out something.
I can have so much fun with this.
We could.
Yeah,
we will.
It'd be really cool.
That's the goal.
But for right now, it's time for us to get on out of here and let you get on with your day. Start your day the positive way with Island Vibes. with Tiki Man Radio. Start your day the positive way with positive vibes with Tiki Man Radio. And Olive Vibes on Friday, okay? But cut out the negativity, cut out all that craziness in your world, and turn on Tiki Man Radio. Download the app, take it everywhere you go. Check out all of our stores, all of our shows. You can go over to tikimanradio.com and see all the show times out there. And come over and be part of the show every Sunday right here. We'll be back here next week with another edition of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man. Have a fantastic day, everybody.
See ya!
So long, my friends, farewell, goodbye. I'd love to stay and play and sing for a while, but it's time to hit the road. Say goodbye, so long, farewell, bye-bye. Andy!
Goodbye to my friends, I'm glad you were here. It's time for us to go and get another beer. I'd like to see your smiling faces again, so goodbye, my friends, bye-bye. Thank you for the open invitation, your kind of laws and adulation. But look at the time, oh Lord, we gotta fly. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye.
All right, kid.
Hey there now, friends, it's time to go. But we'll return and do another show.
That's right.
When we come back, drop in and say hi. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
Give me a smile and a warm embrace. Pick up your coat and grab that old suitcase. I hear the whistle blowing down the track, and say for sure when we're coming back. So long, farewell, baby, bye-bye. And now we're leaving with tears in our eyes. We'll be back soon, so don't you cry. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye. So long, farewell, bye-bye.
Whoa. So long, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for being a part of Tiki Man Radio. Tuesday on the Island Replay coming up next with B-Man and Michelle live from Key West. Have a great day, everybody.
I'm going to grab me a beer.
A beer?
You good? You light? Are you light?
Light. I'm good.
Is your beer light? It's okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
All right. I'll be right back.